What's up, man? I'm here to pod today.
Have y'all danced in the car?
I'm here to pod today.
Well, I'm glad somebody's here to carry you.
I'm here to pod today. We got a lot of topics, a lot of stuff.
We do have a lot of topics. Bring up the
We got a
notes.
lot going on in the world. Where y'all want to start? This is episode 40 of the Noahidols podcast.
No, 41.
41. This
41.
is episode 41 of the Noahidols podcast. This is my man right here, Joe. This is my man right here, Troublesome. Who are you today, brother?
Oh man, Jenkins.
Jenkins. Sit down, dude. We got some stuff to get into today.
Well, as y'all know,
I'm here.
I don't care about you.
I'm here. Now I'm here. What's up? Where
As
you want to start?
Shane slammed me on the ground yesterday.
Where you want to start? We got a plethora of topics. A
What
cornucopia of topics.
What'd he say?
A plethora.
No.
That's what he
What'd you
said.
say?
It was a plethora.
It was a plethora.
Okay, liars.
Remember because I changed the group chat to a plethora of topics one time.
A myriad.
A myriad of
Yeah.
topics. A myriad of topics.
Math, bitch.
Don't be mad because you don't know what myriad means.
Let's go. Y'all want to start at
No.
want to start at B
Y'all
Simone?
don't.
Y'all want to start at Kyrie versus LeBron? You want to start at Dave Chappelle versus Don Lemon?
Oh yeah, no.
You want to start at NASCAR man?
Hold on, real quick.
Rashard Brooks?
Let's talk about Dave
No,
Chappelle.
hold on, real quick. We want to get this out the way. We're gonna get in there. R.I.P. man to Rashard Brooks.
Facts.
Atlanta, another black man slain.
I saw
in the streets.
I saw 3 or 4 cases, but I know some been old that like I don't know if they're getting justice for or they're like just coming back up because everything's how the climate is. But fucked up, man.
Man,
More
Breonna
fucked up.
Taylor. Still,
Yeah.
we ain't forgot.
Yeah,
Louisville PD. We ain't forgot.
they about to get got.
What they say? What's the new Twitter trend? We be biking.
I ain't seen it.
We be back.
We be bike.
I ain't seen that.
A little black Twitter.
Yeah, we be back for her. And her.
How often do y'all go to the
murderers.
trending?
All the time, every day.
Every day.
Every second.
I don't do it. Yeah, I don't do it that much.
Yeah, every day.
I've been doing it more, but I used to never click on trending.
Really?
Never. And wonder why I always miss the fucking news.
Yeah,
I
that's
follow
funny.
terrible fucking people. Is what
There's
I
been
hear.
a lot of news.
If you don't want to go to trending, you might as well just stay on Facebook and deal with local news.
Right.
Yeah. That's all my Facebook is local Twitter. And it's annoying.
Right.
Yeah, it's local.
It's like y'all are
Man,
annoying.
local Twitter.
My Twitter got so much better when I
And
unfollowed everybody I
celebrities
knew.
and like pages.
Yeah, I follow. There's a couple dudes that I mess with. Like that's my dog. I never met him before.
Oh, on Twitter?
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I love people like that.
That's a fact.
I wish Twitter was a real place you could go to.
It is. High school lunchroom.
You have a lot of
No,
dogs we can't ever
A
met
real
before.
place.
On Twitter.
You should.
I'm well known on Twitter.
Yeah. Hey, Radio Raheem followed me this week on Twitter. Shout out Radio Raheem.
No, you know what's crazy? I listened to an old Benny song. Benny said Radio Raheem.
Did he?
I'm
How's
like,
that crazy?
nice. Because Wild Radio Raheem and Benny.
Yeah, he's not big. He's only big because that Deontay Wilder thing. But so
Anyway, Dave Chappelle.
short synopsis, and we'll lead up to that.
Okay.
I got the chance to at my bank. I had somebody come in, and I was talking to him about boxing. He was like, we started talking about We started talking about Joe Rogan. We started talking about Deontay Wilder versus Fury. He told me how he hated UFC. So we just got into it a little bit about combat sports. So he was like, who are some of your favorite personalities? I'm like, name a couple of them. He was like, you like Radio Raheem? I was like, he's the worst.
Right.
He's the worst. He was like, why you say that? Like he folds. He be trying to act like he don't know what he be talking about. That Deontay Wilder interview, he said, my people been fighting for 400 years.
Right.
And Radio Raheem said, well, who? You said your people been fighting. He said, you know who I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah.
Your people too.
Right. Everybody
So, anyways, I was like, yeah, he be acting like he don't know what he be talking about. So, fast forward probably 20 minutes into the conversation, he was like, man, it was good chopping up with you. And he was like, what's your name? I was like, my name's Shane. I was like, what's your name? He said, my name's Radio Raheem. I said,
After you just got that shit on him. Nice. Egg on your face.
nah, I can't.
But that's
I
a
still don't
fun,
have to.
and that's a funny
But
memory.
I was like, yeah, but I still don't want to say
Right.
it.
And you probably didn't say nothing crazy.
I didn't say
Like,
nothing
yeah,
crazy.
you were just like, yeah.
I was like, yeah.
But that's a funny ass memory. Just
It
like, if y'all ever come past, hey,
Right.
you're the guy who shitted on me at the bank.
Shout out Radio Raheem. You follow me on Twitter, man.
But to lead up to that, who was he with?
We went to, we had a nice weekend. Shout out to Mr. Chappelle, Dave Chappelle.
Shout him out, man. The living legend. The living legend.
Hey, Dave made history this weekend.
He really did. He really did.
Yeah, he did. What was that, Thursday night? He did the 846 stand-up.
I still ain't fucking seen that shit. I need to watch it. I know.
It's only 27 minutes long,
Yeah,
but
I know.
he went up there, did what he needed to do. It was good, man.
Yeah, we saw Dave Chappelle.
It's dope to see like living legends like still be in their bag, like not be washed up.
Yep. It's crazy to see goats like that. Like I'm saying, how we was close as fuck
Yeah.
and just like, so that's Dave Chappelle right there. FaceTiming Kevin Hart,
He-
Chris
he-
Rock.
He didn't even have material, but he was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
So
Just people like him are just they walk out on stage. You look at them, you're weak.
he's
Because their aura is just
Yeah.
funny. You
like
just know
Stephen
what he
said. You
brings.
see why he's an artist. Like he's perfected his craft
Right.
to the
Exactly.
utmost.
He got the little Don. He got the joke, the fake laugh, and the knee tap down pat.
Knees was crushed.
Knees
Knees
was
was
fucked up.
crushed all night. But yeah, so we got to go to the
Donna Rawlings, clown. Put some
Dave
motherfucking
Chappelle.
respect on
What was
his
that?
name.
What was the actual name? Of that?
You.
What was the actual name of that? Did it have a name?
It was like a
Okay.
talk with my friends
Yeah,
or a
something
talk
like
with something like that was the
It's hilarious. They had Donald Rollins was there, Dave
Wait,
Chappelle.
you used that?
What happened?
What I didn't know he'd get into it. It's funny he don't know.
What happened?
But, tell the story. Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You
Huh?
used to
Still not
disrespect
watching.
Donna
No, I
Rollins.
didn't. I'm not
No, you
watching
hated
that
it.
podcast. No. I've been
No, you slandered his name. Is what you
Yes,
did.
for sure.
No, say it louder.
I slander Donna Rawlings' name.
Okay, so don't just tell people. Don't yell at everybody else. I'm
I slander a lot of people's name.
Don't just yell at our viewers.
I slander a lot of
Don't yell
people's
at 40
name.
people and tell them to respect Donna Rollins' name, and you don't.
No, I do. I never say he wasn't a clown. Not once. I don't
You
want to
say
see him on
I'm
Joe
rich,
Rogan's
bitch.
podcast. That's all.
But yeah, Donald
yeah.
Rollins was there.
Yeah, he was the
some dude
funniest.
from New York, Amir something. Michael J from Saturday
Michael
I
Che.
Night
liked it.
Was it
I
Michael
liked
Che?
him. I like the first guy,
The New York guy or the first guy?
the A-Rap guy.
Yeah, he was funny.
He
I
was
like dry
okay.
humor like that.
Yeah, I do
Nah, that's
too.
my type of
Yeah.
like. It's funny when you are really good at. This is how I was up there. I was like, how can you tell somebody like a really good comic? Or comedian. I'm sorry. When he was up there talking and he was doing his thing or whatever, he was like, I really don't have nothing to talk about. I was trying to think how many times
Right.
he was for real serious.
Right, me too. I think that he was serious.
I really think he was serious for real. Like that was kind of all like.
I think they go up there like that, and like they obviously got jokes like in their arsenal, like jokes that they
Yeah.
know by heart and shit. But they go up there, and they don't have nothing like planned, or it's just like,
Yeah.
all
He
right,
even
guys,
was looking at his phone a couple times. Like that's a part of your. If you can get that
Well,
off.
yeah, no, he did that.
Because
now.
girl was doing it and it wasn't good.
Yeah, no.
Girl was kept going like
Right,
looking, but he was.
right. But he walked right back on his phone like, oh yeah, read a joke off his phone. He ain't give a motherfucker.
But it was still funny.
Man.
So shout out to I was just sitting up there thinking I could never work in a crowd like that.
Yeah, it was a good experience. I mean, we had to wear a mask. It was just something we'll always
What?
remember. Just because of the climate at the time. Stephen did a little interview. Tell me about your
Another
interview.
Another one down.
What's the other one? All them news ones don't count.
I've done many interviews in the past
He
month.
bodies interviews.
Yeah, but the interviews on news don't count.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be seen.
Right, but neither would this one probably.
Touche. Very true.
But a lot of the material talked about, I feel like it's some stuff that we won't cover. So we almost start
Terrio talked about where?
at the a talk with friends.
Oh, the stuff that the comedians talked about?
Yeah. I mean, it was all relevant stuff to the world.
Well, Hunter had something to get off his chest, like God.
Well, no, let's say
Yeah,
that.
but I hate when y'all do this.
Yeah, we can say
Let's
that.
just be smooth. And
Let's
get
say
into it.
let's keep the you got us some notes and shit.
Yeah,
Racist white
but
people.
let's just be smooth. Let's not read off.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, let's get into it. Where y'all want to start?
I don't know what the racist white people. I don't know what that is. So I'm asking you.
Huh?
I'm asking you why you added them.
I would just throw topics up there.
Oh.
You already had a list,
Oh.
and I said let's throw it to the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that usually you add it when there's like something new and I don't know what's going on. Okay, NASCAR. I like the way they've been doing it because I ain't paid no much attention, but I saw all that they did today. All this shit like that they did for Black Lives Matter. Cut dude. I don't know his fucking name, but apparently.
Nah, they cut him. He quit.
Or he quit.
They
but
said, bruh, NASCAR clapped back. They said we had to Google who you were, dude.
Right.
You didn't
No,
see
I
that?
thought that was another dude. I saw
They
that.
cut somebody?
Yeah, they cut like one of their main guys.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure they fired him and shit because he was saying racist remarks. So they're like, you're done.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so they've been actually doing
Was
shit.
that the dude that was saying like I'm not going to stand for? I don't like the. Oh, he said I don't like the direction NASCAR's headed.
I'm not 100% what he said, but I saw like a whole list today that someone tweeted and everything, all that NASCAR's done in the past like week, and they're actually like doing real shit. So
I saw Bubba Wallace.
I
change his
just
car
wouldn't
to
have
Black
thought-
Lives Matter car.
oh yeah, and I don't give a fuck about NASCAR at all, but I just don't care.
Is NASCAR the worst sport ever?
Yes, it's not. I mean,
Not ever, but yeah, it's up there.
It's up.
I just wouldn't have assumed that NASCAR would be the sport to do this. That's all I'm saying. The drinking beer, white guys.
I
Yeah,
mean, that
yeah.
is that when you think about NASCAR, that you know what that audience.
That's
is.
what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it was
It's
just
redneck,
surprising.
It's Confederate flag. It's red state racing.
That's a fucking fact.
Indy 500, all that. Yeah, NASCAR's the worst sport. Like,
It's not the worst. It's one of them.
What's worse?
okay, what's worse?
Fucking tennis is way worse.
No, stop.
man,
Tennis is turn.
It's fun to play.
Especially when somebody is good, like
And you don't
Roger
think
Federer.
NASCAR would be fun to drive?
No.
I mean, 100 laps, just keep driving. I mean,
No, that
It'd be
hurts
fun.
your arms.
No, trust me,
I
it'd
hope
be
you know
fun
that.
to do.
Your shoulders be crushed.
I don't know.
Just
I
turning
mean,
Is it turning left?
Maybe
Turning
going
left
like
the whole time?
Tennis,
You're crushed.
all those Wimbledon bullshit shits.
No, don't do that.
tennis
No,
is
yes.
clean.
No, because when you get to watch a good Roger Federer
No,
match,
not good. Never.
Nah, he be-
Or Serena.
or Serena,
Not
or
good.
Yeah,
what's
nah.
the other Russian girl?
No, but hockey's the worst.
And so
No, hockey's turn, especially if you go.
And soccer's weak.
Yeah, soccer's weak.
But soccer's fun if you go to.
No, soccer's fun if you play.
Soccer and hockey are fun if you
Do you
go.
mean like go to the game?
Yeah.
But that's because like it's the climate, it's not the sport.
Yeah, but that's no. Yeah, that's part of it. But that's a part of that. Like the fight,
But
that's a part
I
of
bet
it.
any sporting event you go to is fun.
No,
and,
not
if,
baseball.
and if you hold on, time out. If we apply that same thinking to NASCAR's turn. Have you ever
Right.
been to like a little?
Their turn is
I've never
fun.
been
Their
to
turn is
NASCAR,
fun.
so I don't know.
I've
You've
never been, but I've been
So
to
how do you
like,
speak on something you
Because
know?
everybody says it.
No,
and
I mean, I know you said.
I've been
I know.
you've been to like the little derby things. And
Yeah.
that shit be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
true, but not when you feel
Springfield don't have that no more. Remember there used to be like some derby like.
No, I was at the Clark
Monster
County
trucks
Fair.
and
They
shit.
have it every
yeah,
year.
monster truck. Yeah, they still
that
got
used to
that
be
bitch.
fun. Do they?
Yeah, they have them every year. That's
That
fun.
shit used to be turn.
But going to NASCAR is not fun because you don't feel
Shit.
very welcome.
When you
Yeah.
go.
Don't feel very
Y'all know what I want to be when I was a little kid?
NASCAR driver don't say.
Triple
it.
H.
Oh, okay.
Well, I used to go to like their shows.
Hunter Hemsley Hall.
A rodeo guy. And my grandma.
Bro, I hope you know you would get crushed by a bull.
I know.
A
Me
bull
and my
will
grandma
crush
used to take me. I'm
you
talking when I was like
bad.
5, 6, 7 and shit. My grandma used to take me to the rodeo like maybe 10 times a summer. I used to have the motherfucking hat.
You know
have
who
the
I
little
feel like-
jacket used to go to the thing. I got huddle pictures. I used to be. I don't know what that's
I
called.
rode the bull one time
I
at
rode-
the Clark County Fair, crushed my arm.
I've never even rode a fucking bull.
I mean,
Never
not
did
the bull, the
that
little
thing.
mechanical
I never
bull.
did none of that.
It crushed.
What is it called?
It's called professional PBR.
What is those?
Professional bull riding for real.
Yeah. I
Hey,
used to
they,
have it on ESPN all the time. I used to watch it and be like, those are some crazy. Because they be getting stomped.
I mean, that's a sport.
Yeah, you never seen it
How
on
do
ESPN?
you win that? Oh, most time, longest you hang
Longest-
on and shit. Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember.
most control.
Right. Fuck that. That's the worst sport.
No,
we
no, but that's the most. That might be the most violent. That and the bull run that they do in Spain or whatever.
I don't know what that is.
You never seen that? Have you ever seen that?
What?
The bull run, or whatever it's called.
Oh, where they let them
They
run.
literally let the bulls
Yeah,
run
in
through the
Spain.
city, and then that's the game. Like you run from the bulls, and you don't
Yeah.
get trampled.
Oh, I have seen
Yeah,
that.
they
People
have-
die like
that'd
all
be
the
fun.
time.
People dying. They used to have that. That was a storyline in Tony Hawk. One of the Tony Hawks, like Tony
Mhm.
Hawk in Spain.
Mhm.
He had to run from the bull on a skateboard.
in the game.
Yeah,
Oh, for real.
yeah, it was fun as fuck.
No, that'd be lucky.
So you wanted to be a bull rider, and I wanted to be a matador.
What's the matter though?
The
That's
Olay.
like control.
They killed the bull.
That's
They wear
what you
the-
wanted
they
to
have
be.
the red thing.
No, it's not what I wanted.
Exactly. So shut the fuck
Just
up.
know your place. Speaking of that, you know who? Speaking of bulls, you know how I feel like Scotty.
Wow.
Feel like Scotty Pippen.
Back scratch. You need to start drinking.
1998
He
finals.
said, speaking of bulls,
I really did.
you're about to be out.
Yeah, we got Jordan in Game 6. I need somebody to drop 45, and I'll just be used as a decoy.
That was really funny as fuck.
He's pathetic.
Did y'all? Well, let's take all this news out, and then we can get to what we really want to talk about. 'Cause I hate. I'm saying because this COVID shit, we don't like it. We don't.
I don't want to talk
I
about
don't
that.
care about that.
No, but I do want to address this. So today,
Yeah.
did you see? There was like over 10 states that all had 322 new coronavirus.
Yeah, but I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
Because
That's
they're trying to make it sound like the people are.
Oh, you don't believe that that's true, or you don't believe?
No. I believe that's true, but I don't believe it because the full correlation is they've been correlating that to the protests.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't believe it because
I don't believe. I knew they were going to do that.
I-
I literally knew that they were going to try to say that there was a spike in whatever because let me tell y'all this: people that are leaving the protest aren't going to go get tested.
No, ain't nobody.
So, but that's what I'm saying. They're trying to make the correlation from the people that have
Let me
left the
tell y'all this.
protests.
I be seeing
Here we
people
go.
like
To
people are still like get tested for corona. I'm like, for what? I don't like.
But the news is nasty for that, and I keep seeing them try to do that.
I don't even know why. I don't even know why they even try to do shit like that anymore. We don't listen. to y'all.
We know like
That's what
I
I'm
just
saying.
turned it. I mean, I don't watch it. I'll say I turned the channel. I haven't turned the channel in ages. When was the last time you turned the channel?
I don't watch TV.
Yeah, that's what
When's
I'm
that? No, I'll
saying.
just talk. When's the time you watch TV?
I couldn't tell you.
Or no, other than like a basketball game. I watch like
But
even
even that's
that.
on
Right,
the app.
that's 3
That's
4
on
months.
Hulu.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, that's not on TV.
Yeah, cable TV's done.
Yeah, I ain't watched cable TV in like
Yeah.
years for real.
But yeah, the news is annoying.
I hate Full House.
The only person I
No,
like
you
on the
want
news is
DJ.
Chris Cuomo.
Fuck him too.
But he's on the news.
He's on CNN.
Oh, I really don't watch none of that.
I mean, but he's been there for years.
None of that.
But yeah, I knew they was gonna try that. So
Yeah, but you're talking about how they did all the fake numbers, the 322 cases in each of the 10 cities.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just there was just so like the night.
Where'd you see that at though? Did you see it where I seen it?
Where'd you see it? I saw
Everybody
that.
sharing it on Facebook.
I saw it was a link. They was like type in Google 322 COVID. I'm like, I usually don't do that little dumbass shit, and I'm like, all right, let's see. And I just typed it in, and I saw like a whole bunch of like North Carolina, somewhere in Ohio,
And that's it.
Tallahassee.
Is that, is that an interesting number?
322.
I mean, are you saying it's just interesting that all of them got 322?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like that's.
Well, they were saying that that number was code for something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's where you lose me at the conspiracy.
Right.
right, what was it?
He's speaking to us. Trump is speaking to us.
Oh,
not
it ain't that. People be giving his ass too much credit.
He's not
dude.
that smooth. Y'all. Like he is not that smooth. Y'all.
I hate all that shit. I
That's
really
why-
hate this shit.
That's why with and this.
I'm going on a hiatus, y'all.
You're done.
Yep.
I
I'm
just
going
want
on
to
a social media hiatus.
Yeah, but I don't do that. So
Yeah.
I was like when people keep trying to say, I don't. Trump moving his thing is on Juneteenth. His rally. He moved his rally up in Oklahoma.
I thought it'd been on Juneteenth.
Nah, he moved the date.
Really? Where's that in
To
Oklahoma?
when?
Oklahoma.
I thought it'd been in there. It'd been on Juneteenth.
No, it was on another date. He moved it
Oh.
forward.
Did we ever
Juneteenth.
determine when exactly Juneteenth is?
Juneteenth
19th.
is
19th.
Okay. So what's he doing on the 19th?
He's
He's
at
having
the
Trump
Tulsa,
rally. Yeah,
Tulsa, Oklahoma,
Tulsa,
where the bombing
Oklahoma.
was, the Black Wall
and
Street.
everybody's mad because he moved it up to Juneteenth.
He's crazy.
Bro.
He's an insane man.
I've never like I said, as much as we hate Donald Trump shit, that's what I'm saying. He has balls.
But no, he really don't.
No, that's ballsy. In this climate and shit,
Yeah, but I mean that would.
it's
be,
just devilish and
Depending
just.
on how you believe, but yeah.
What do you mean?
He's not doing anything.
Meaning.
He's being told to do certain things.
Oh.
and
yeah,
that's to my point. People
that's
keep
still, he
trying.
still got balls.
No,
But
he
my
don't.
this is my point was the way I got there is that people give Trump too much credit. He's not smooth enough. He don't know what Juneteenth is.
He don't.
He don't know the date. He don't know.
Nah, yeah,
Somebody
he don't.
told him to do that.
Well, of course.
But that's what I'm saying. That the only reason I'm saying that is because to his point,
He don't got
Trump
balls.
ain't
This is all a
smooth
fucking
like that.
puppet show, guys.
Yes, we all know that. Trump don't make no decisions. But that don't mean that.
Puppet show. It's not his idea, so you're not courageous.
Okay. But still going out there and
But not really when you know you're backed by those niggas.
I guess that's true too. When you're backed by the main army. Fuck Donald Trump. I'm so done with him, dude. I'm really so done with him.
Yeah. How because I mean the people that go to his rallies are Klansmen.
They just simply are.
Like they're just Klansmen. And how
I hope, the only thing I'm interested, I really don't care, but the only thing I'm interested to see is, I would love to see, like, a whole bunch of black people go to the rally
yeah,
in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
yeah, that
I
would
would
be
love
cool.
to see a protest.
Tulsa's actually I believe Tulsa is one of the more urban cities in Oklahoma. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe it's that and Oklahoma City. I believe are two of the urban, more urban. Now Oklahoma
Yeah.
is still
Oklahoma.
but I'm
Right.
saying I believe those are two of the. I could be wrong, but for some reason I believe that those are two of the more urban cities. But anyway, my point is, Trump keeps labeling people terrorist groups, but I don't understand how the KKK still is not a terrorist group.
Right.
I mean, I understand, but I'm saying, like, how has that never been
That's
brought to
clear
the
cut,
forefront?
Right. Right.
Is that not crazy? Like, there was a Black Lives Matter versus the KKK meeting in Dayton, like not too long ago.
Yeah, that was like a year ago.
Yeah, and it was legal. Like the cops
Right.
were there,
Cops
like we
were there
can't do
patrolling,
anything.
right.
Like,
They said it was like a rally.
Yeah.
A KKK rally.
Well, that's because
That was some of the crazy shit. Like, and it was like casual though.
yeah,
Like,
it was casual. There was a standoff.
yeah, that was crazy. I don't even know how shit like that happens.
they need to shut up.
Right.
But, I mean, why do y'all think that is?
That happens.
That they're not labeled a terrorist group.
Because the cops are the KKK. I mean,
Well, I mean that,
I
and
mean-
they're not going to admit that what they was doing was
and I think they were underneath a different name. It was like Dayton Biker Group
right.
of Ohio.
Dating biker group. Is hilarious.
Like, we know what you are, dude. Like,
Well, what they can mask is the fact that it would be like labeling fuck. Well, I'm not gonna use that analogy, but they use the fact that they're a it's founded off of Christianity, so that's one reason why they can't be labeled that. And two, they also make the argument that the people that are doing the lynching and stuff like that are Ku Klux Klan extremists, because there's different levels of Ku Klux Klan members. There's just radical Ku Klux Klan members, and then and so like there's nothing.
So it's like, where do you fall?
Right. So there's nothing really
I'm racist, but
illegal
I'm not that
about
racist.
the group of the Ku Klux Klan, because if they're just doing what they do, they're allowed to have that belief that white people are superior and blah blah blah.
Right.
It's just the extremists in the group are the ones that are the extremists. So that's why they don't get let. I mean, that I'm telling you the bullshit reason why.
I was about to say, but I mean, that's the same thing with like how like Muslims.
That's why I was going to use that analogy.
I
I feel
mean,
like explaining that, but yeah.
Them Muslims, when people think of America, the average citizen think of a Muslim, they're like, oh, terrorists,
Right.
Muslim terrorists.
Right.
But them are all them 9/11, all them fake ass things was all. I mean, them like they're all extremists.
Yeah, but fuck them. I really
What's this?
You didn't see that?
strange fruit.
So go. I mean, did y'all have another topic?
Real quick, do y'all think that?
Wait, are you staying here in the KKK?
And
Are you
Donald Trump and
Okay, good.
yeah. So do y'all think that you can, in this climate right now, you think you can be pro-black and still be for Donald Trump?
I don't. I just don't. I really don't. Not at all. In
What do you
fact,
mean?
if you are black and you are for Donald
As
Trump,
in, a year ago, there were still people getting off.
there's
yeah, I'm
still,
pro-black
there's
and
still Candace
everything,
Owens.
But
Right.
she was never pro-black.
But
I guess that's true.
but that's what that would be.
No,
Right?
that ain't.
There's no. To Hunter's point, we're going to fast forward to the good part. There's no in between.
right, I don't think there is either.
There's no in between.
Yeah, but there never really was.
But to his point, you could have gotten it off
That's not true.
a year and a half ago.
That's not true, because there was a lot of people out there. There was a lot of black people who fucked with Donald Trump for the economy reasons. Like before, he was like, I mean, granted, if you knew, you knew. But I'm saying,
What do we mean by pro-black? Because pro-black is not pro-system. Because system is not
Okay,
pro-black.
but you're
I
going
agree.
a little bit different.
Then that's where it goes. I mean, I don't understand.
no, I agree with everything you just said. I'm
You
saying
can't be pro-Donald. I mean, you can't be pro. You can't be
So, okay,
pro-black
so-
and be pro a lot of things. But yeah,
okay. So you agree that it's never been.
no. Like in just in joking and stuff like that, people. I mean, you could fuck with Donald Trump more than other people, maybe, or something like that. But you can't be for Donald Trump and be pro-black. Like to be pro-black is an actual thing, and that's to know the plight of black people and be in support of justice for black people, and that is not to be with Donald Trump.
I feel like that's newfound knowledge within the last year.
No,
and a half.
that is not. No, that ain't.
No, it's just become magnified in the past year.
But I don't believe that's
No, that's not, y'all.
the
Come
first
I
year.
mean, when he's been
Come
racist.
on, like, let's not be. Let's
in
not
his
be caught up
campaign,
in
he
the-
was
let's
being
not be
racist.
caught up
Yeah,
in the
he was.
moment. There's
No,
nothing that he's done for black people.
no, I
Nothing.
agree.
And there's not secret. Like it's not like he's
What
not
do you mean? He said he's done more for black people than black people have done for black
Right,
nice.
right. He literally said that. He's crazy.
He said you don't got jobs. Your education sucks.
Right.
That's what he
Wonder
said.
why, Donnie.
Hey, if you're black, man, woman, dog, it, whatever pronoun you want to use, and you vote for Donald Trump, or you support Donald Trump, you are openly identifying with him.
I agree.
That's how I feel.
I agree. I saw the question.
That's
earlier.
how I
I asked you, brothers.
That's how I feel. I don't care about you can go with the smoke screen of oh well, look what he's done for the economy. Look what newsflash, that's how capitalism works. Capitalism works. There's going to be some peaks. There's going to be some peaks, and there's going to be whoever is in power at the time. You're going to get to ride a certain wave.
Yeah, I mean, I
It
think
just so happens that right now, the economy is going up, but that's how it goes because it was so low.
Right.
That's going to
It
shoot
has
up.
no-
It's
right.
just, that's just
It
how
doesn't matter who
capitalism
was in
works.
office, right.
That's just how it
right,
works.
and that's not pro-black anyway. But yeah.
But that's what a lot of people try to get off. Well, I don't really support Donald Trump and his views, but I love what he's doing for the economy.
Right, but that's not pro-black.
That's not my stance right now. I'm talking
about.
about something completely different. I'm not even on that anymore. But that's what a lot of people have tried to get off in the past. Me included.
For sure.
Me included.
Who are some people y'all classify as pro-black?
You're going.
I don't want to argue. I just want to make sure.
Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Killer Mike. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So why did you say that? Bring up your point.
Hold on, let me finish. I would say Joe's a different Joe in 2020 than he was in 2016.
Which was my point.
Okay.
Good point.
So, if he did, that was a whole separate thing. My point is that I don't think none of those people believe. I don't even fucking remember my point. But to answer your question, no, you just simply can't be. You can't be. It's not about. Even if it's about policy, there's no policy that Donald Trump or Republicans believe that are for black people, like the betterment of black people, separately.
I agree, but there's been little things where people can look at stuff Donald Trump did, like even
Right, but that's what I said, and that's unjust, and that's just individually. Like, but there's nothing like Donald Trump, the brand, or like the president. There's nothing that policy-wise, like as a president, that he supports that is for betterment of black people, not one thing.
Yeah, and not only that, but he like discriminates them and like
Yeah, right, and that's a whole separate thing.
Right. Yeah.
Like then he talks his shit.
Right. Yeah.
Openly.
However, where it gets confusing, to Shane's point, is maybe that some black people like open racist like Donald Trump as opposed to Joe Biden. The Democratic Party is labeled as backhanded. Like they've always been, black people always vote Democrat, but the Democrats always do black people wrong. Like that's always been the thing.
Right.
And it's because Democrats are known to be sneaky and fuck us up sneakily. And Republicans, we know that y'all don't fuck with us. Y'all don't fuck with us.
Regardless.
So I'm saying some people may seem like they rather fuck with the Republicans or Donald Trump because you rather have your open enemy in front of you than Joe Biden, who's trying to trick us all. Right? You're not slick, Joe.
Well, he's not tricking anybody. But
He is. He really is.
Himself.
He's not tricking us, but he's tricking.
Senile crazy man.
I can't even believe that. That's who it is. It's literally Biden and Trump.
Yes.
Like that's who the matchup is.
And Biden, everybody's saying Biden has the lead right now.
Yeah,
That's
Biden's gonna win. I was all for it. I think Trump's gonna, but Trump blew it. Like he
cannot win another.
He won't win again. Like up until probably all before this COVID stuff, I was all for it. I thought, not all for it, but I was believing that Trump was gonna win.
I know these president debates is gonna be must see TV.
Yeah, but
Biden and Trump.
He's winning that.
Oh yeah, that.
He's winning that, but I'm saying he's not winning the election yet. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, he don't got women's vote. He don't got that no more.
And we openly know,
he
like
has no black vote.
Yeah,
he has no black vote. No black vote. I will say it will be interesting. We will see if it really works. Because if Donald Trump wins, it's gonna be interesting.
Right. It's like for what?
It's gonna be like who? We know who is voting for him.
Right.
But who? Is that the majority of the population in the United States?
Right.
Are we still a racist country, like population wise?
Right.
Trump,
population wise.
I would almost put money on that.
I would think we
seriously, Joe Biden.
No, I don't. Yeah, it's literally Hillary and Trump again. Like
no, worse.
Yeah, this is worse to me.
Whatever.
You don't think that?
Give me somebody that's more slick.
You think America as a people population is still majority racist?
I would say how I believe. How we believe racism works. Yes.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know.
Okay.
But openly, consciously racist,
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people think they're racist.
This is why I believe Trump's not going to win at this point. There are going to be people, more specifically white women, that want to, whether they are honest or not, want to make the point that they're with Black Lives Matter and how they are for the cause that they're going to vote for Donald Trump. And I believe that's going to be this one.
But here's how I do believe.
Partnered with, we see the numbers of this is how many people didn't vote. If all y'all would have voted, we keep seeing that thing. Seeing that keep coming up. Trump had this many votes for this state, but this is how many people didn't vote. Blah, 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 blah.
I think a lot of that white woman stuff's fake though.
I was
and
gonna
once
say,
you get
I don't
voting
think
booth, you're by yourself.
Good point. That's exactly what I was going to get.
Yeah.
It's all.
And you can tell whoever what you did. You vote for Trump. Watch out. Yeah, vote for Biden. My best friend.
But
you can be crazy.
Hot take. I don't think white women are that smart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not the ditzy one. There's some smart ass white girls.
Okay, but let's not do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
you know
ditzy
what I'm
ones.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't think.
But they're also dumb. I mean,
What did the homegirl say?
They're also.
What did the homegirl say at the Dave Chappelle thing? That white women had to stop doing what? Playing victim.
Right.
Right. So if you play victim, that you're saying that you know that you're playing victim.
Right.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, to his point, which I was getting ready to say before you were saying, a lot of them is gonna get in the booth, I believe, and still vote for Trump because it benefits them.
But I'm not. Okay. But what I'm saying is, them type of white women that are going to do that, I don't believe are going to do that and then step out the booth and be like, Black Lives Matter. I don't believe that they have that in their brain. I don't believe that they have the ability to be able to fake that.
I don't think they understand. Is my point. We won't say names, but I think that there's white girls in this city that think they're in support of Black Lives Matter.
Right.
You know a couple.
But
they will go out with the signs and like she was saying, it's a nice trending topic. It's a pretty picture and stuff like that. It's nice, good for 100 likes, but they don't really understand.
Pause right there. So this is where I believe that comes into play. What I believe is because they have tricked themselves into even if you've tricked yourself into believing that you are for the cause and blah blah blah, you're going to roll with that now in your head. You're rolling with that. You've posted it everywhere. So even when you get into that booth, you're like,
but they might not correlate Donald Trump with.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they do. At this point, that's what I'm saying. It's very, very distinctive.
But the reason
it's very distinctive.
Yes, to us. But the whole reason I came here and asked that question is because on Twitter today I saw that question and it wasn't very distinctive. That's the other reason why I said I need to watch on the podcast. I'm just saying.
I don't trust them.
I'm saying certain white girls that may go out and vote are voting for on their dad's behalf.
Or their dads or their own. They got businesses and they got their husband's jobs and they
you're talking about a different white girl.
I'm talking about privilege.
You're talking about Republican white girl.
I'm talking about privileged people
That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
Right?
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
There's not a lot of those, but there's very few. I think, like you said, when you're alone in that booth, you are voting for your privilege.
All I'm saying is I believe that they will believe it. They will believe whatever they trick themselves into believing. And once they get in that booth, they're not going to.
Well, I sure hope they do. If they do, then Donald Trump will not be the.
Trump's not going to win.
This presidential race might be more entertaining than 2016.
You know what's crazy is I'm probably not watching.
Oh, Hillary.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
It definitely.
No, I'm not. I don't.
But I watched Hillary.
Oh, we was talking about it.
I watched what? Like, was it up to date day and shit?
Yeah.
I only watched I keep in that big news. I watched the presidential debate. But I watched the presidential debate because pure entertainment. Like, it was literally funny how they were attacking each other. And like,
but that's because Hillary's like that too, though.
Yeah.
So I don't believe this one's going to be like that.
But I think Donald Trump is like.
And I don't want to see.
Biden will get crushed.
I don't want to. Yeah, I know. I don't want to see that.
Like, bad.
Because I
feel bad for him, stuttering and shit. Forget, and Donald Trump ain't gonna let the fuck up.
Yeah. Do y'all think it's scary though that Joe Biden? Because I believe he's gonna win. Do y'all believe that he's the next? Like, it's scary that he's the next president because he's not going to be the one. He is going to be more of a puppet than
Trump man.
He got dementia.
He's already a puppet. Like,
he's gonna be pulled in every direction.
Is that scarier?
No, because I don't. It's scarier, yes, but we know how I believe.
I think it's just crazy.
Yeah. No, I believe it, but if we remove that for a second, it's scary.
It's the thing that I was talking about is that to my family Saturday is that what is it? It's July or it's June. So the debates start in September in fall. The elections in November, and that's when the shit show's really about to happen.
They're about to start.
Yeah. It's gonna
this
be
year
election.
Flying.
No, like the shit show, like you know how much bullshit both of these parties are about to try to start pulling here in 2 months.
Yeah.
And the rallies that are about to start happening. You know what? This country is about to go fucking haywire.
Man.
Because literally right at the beginning of that, and even though that she doesn't have any ties to it, Trump is going to use this to his advantage. He's going to use that Hillary in trial.
That
she has to take the stand.
That not to mention.
She has to take the stand.
Not to mention, it's just it's June 16th, right? That's July, August and September, right? So we're 3 months away.
Yeah.
So these rallies that Donald Trump's about, it's about to launch with Tulsa. That's going to be the first one, right? After that, they're going to go on these runs, and he's going to have those rallies. And remember in 2016, that's what he was saying, punch him in the face.
Yeah.
That's going to start happening.
Yeah,
and like we're all in the midst of we're all in that movement.
Right.
Now. So no, we might walk up on one of your rallies.
Right.
Right.
So
and I'm about to say,
how's that going to turn?
Right.
It's like we're in the mood and we're already organized with the
That's
people.
what I'm
Like it's not like we gotta already. No, we're already here.
No,
So
we're
let's
already
go jump
here.
on your rally and beat the fuck out of y'all.
Right.
Hey, that will be lit and crazy.
No, that's what's gonna happen.
I'm for all
Yeah.
No, that's what's going to happen.
I'm
It
for
really
all
is
of
gonna
them.
happen. Yeah.
I'm
Because
for
there
all
ain't
of
no more. And like you said, that was 2 weeks ago. He came out and said their schools suck. They're
No, that they.
No,
Oh, that was old?
that was old.
That was
okay.
It just
okay.
recirculated.
Yeah, they recircled
Yeah.
and they took it out of context. Like he was saying it, like he was saying the Democratic
Yeah.
Party ain't done shit for you. I've done more for black people. He's
right.
saying y'all
This
don't
is
got
what
good
happens.
schools, y'all don't got
Right.
this.
But it's funnier that without
It's funny
it.
without
Right.
context.
And
yeah.
something that he'd say anyway. So
Right.
Yeah, but I remember when he said it. I was just like,
Yeah. Huh.
I like this guy. He's right.
Hey, that is funny, man. Yeah,
Man, whoever be writing for Donald Trump, man.
Bro,
Speaking
whoever-
of writers, rest in peace to Jazz. I know y'all been seeing everybody post about her. She wrote for This Is Us, the writer.
Oh, I did see that, but I didn't
Fly.
see her name.
Jazz Fly.
Oh yeah, what happened?
She passed away last week. She wrote on This Is Us.
Go show.
A whole bunch. She's a writer for all these shows. All these type of shows.
Right.
Yeah. She passed away. I don't know how she passed away, but yeah, she passed away last week.
Yes,
RP to go. While we're on RP to, I was trying to find his name. Y'all didn't see this, bro?
I seen the
they
girl.
found him.
Oh, I did
They
see
found him
this,
hanging
bro.
in a tree.
Bro.
Yeah. So speaking of KK, like they found him hanging in a tree. I want to find his name.
At 3:40 a.m.
24-year-old Robert Fuller. Robert Fuller, 24-year-old black man whose body was found hanging from a tree in Palmdale City Hall earlier this week. Bro, they say he committed suicide. Get real.
Right.
Get real.
Yeah, that's some real bullshit.
Like, is that
bro.
sick?
It's just what it is at this point. Yeah, sick as fuck.
I literally saw that and it made my stomach turn because it's like 24 years old. I know that he was
Right. So now
swinging.
Florida needs to do what Minneapolis did and burn the motherfucker up. Yeah. Y'all ain't listen? Y'all ain't hear us the first time?
Okay.
Bet.
We
Burn
got
this motherfucker up.
Walmart.
Right. And y'all ain't see Atlanta wasn't playing? They burned Wendy's in 6 hours.
For real?
When dude
Yeah,
got
you
shot
see that?
in Wendy's drive-through?
What?
Bro, you didn't see
Did
that?
I recently?
Like 2 days ago. 3 days
I
ago.
need to start checking trending Twitter. That's why I'm telling
What?
you.
Bro, okay,
That's
so-
the biggest protest going on right
Oh my
now.
God.
Huh, where's it at?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
My sister's
Dude
my
fell
dad was there.
Dude fell asleep in the Wendy's drive-through, drunk.
Uh-huh.
Right, cop gets there.
Said he was intoxicated.
Said he was
Let him
knocked out
drive.
sleep. They had the body cam going. He was like, "Sir, can you wake up?" He wouldn't wake up. He was like, "Pull over." Dude the whole time was being like trying to talk his way out, trying to be smooth, like, but was still kind of drunk. But he was like, "Yo, can I just park my car and walk?" He was like, "I had a little bit to drink tonight.
Right.
I'm telling you what it is. I'm
Right.
drunk.
Right.
Like, there's no need to take me to jail.
Right.
I'm here in Atlanta with my baby mom. My 3 girls are at home. It wasn't being violent at all. Nothing. Dude was like, the officer was like, "Yeah, well, let me just do a breathalyzer." He was like, "There's no really need to breathalyze me. I'm telling you, I'm drunk.
Right.
Can I just walk away?"
Right.
So he was like, "Whatever, let me breathalyze." Breathalyzing. He's like, the officer comes back and says, "Well, you're drunk." Pretty much like, "I told you
I
that,
know,
right? I told you." So he was like, "Come on, you're getting arrested." He started putting his hands behind his back, and he tried to like run, take off running.
Right.
And so it was him. The dude called for it. It was 2 officers. They got him down to the ground. Dude was fighting him off, like pushing him off, still drunk, not a threat at all. The officer pulled his taser and said, "I'm about to tase you if you don't stop." He grabbed the taser, took off running, and then tried to like shoot the taser back, and the officer pulled his gun and shot him 3 times and killed him. And Wendy dropped it.
So they burned the bitch down.
So like 8 hours later, they burnt Wendy's to the ground, like in flames. Good.
I you know I
Yeah.
like the highway. You know what I love more than all
But
of
the
them?
officer did get fired.
When they burnt that motherfucking precinct down, that
Oh,
cop
yeah.
one, that's where you get them at.
Yeah.
Burn that motherfucker. Burn the armor down. Burn the report. Burn all that shit up. Crushed.
The
Police officer ain't got nowhere to go. Fuck
Atlanta, the what is it? The chief police. What's that position called? Chief of police. Chief of police.
Yeah.
She stepped down, and that officer that did the shooting got
it.
fired, and then the other officers on
Because it's just bad timing, bro. Bad timing.
Bro, they shot. There was like a line. Could you imagine it being in a Wendy's line and seeing this happen? Like there was literally like cars like lined up, and like people was like, "Yo, y'all just killed him."
And why do police?
Why would you do it right now?
Right, police be like, so. Okay, so he ran. Let him get away. He was drunk.
He was.
That's what.
Like,
That's the thing.
Like that, he got away from you. Okay,
the
like
thing is,
Like just trapping. He's drunk. You're gonna catch him.
And the thing is, like, dumb Americans are so like white people are so evil and dumb, and they, like I just don't even have the energy no more. Like resisting arrest is not. You're allowed to resist arrest.
Right.
You're allowed to do that.
Right.
You're allowed. Okay. It's a crime.
I don't care if he grabbed the taser. He's drunk and he's not a threat.
You're allowed to do all that.
Right.
If you feel it, I mean,
the cop was literally running with his taser, switched hands, grabbed his other gun, and shot with this gun.
It's like, here's the thing, cops, y'all are not the judge. Y'all have y'all are a whole separate thing than the law.
Exactly.
Y'all are just detainers.
Exactly. That's
it.
You're about to grab him. And
so if he resists arrest and gets away with it, you just slap another charge on him. Right. That's all you got to. That's all you're allowed to do.
Right.
You
don't get to
dictate. They want to be the judge, jury, all that.
Call back up, say he's running down such and such street. Block him in. He's drunk. He's going to get caught.
Right. Or like Stephen said, if he gets away, just slap another charge on him. We got your ID. We got a warrant for your arrest.
Right.
That's what you
like
do.
Bro, when I tell you, bro, this video made me so mad because when I tell you,
no, we ain't watching that already.
No, we're not watching. I just want.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro.
He was 27.
He said, "No, I don't know, bro."
He was 27.
For real, man.
No, I know. Like, you're not allowed to resist arrest. You're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to do anything.
Well, I mean, black people can't because of the whole show called Cops has been going for 30 fucking years of white people running from the police.
I know.
But,
and they're allowed all the time.
But whatever.
With the one dude, he was naked chasing a cop, and they just
and still did right. Literally with a knife in
with
his
a knife, and he choked out an old man.
The only cops should be able to do if like
if their life is in danger.
But that sounds so vague. I'm talking about if you pull up to somebody and he just killed 2 people. Okay, if you need to shoot him.
Right.
But it's like, no, he's drunk in Wendy's.
Right, y'all didn't do it to
like how? They took him to Burger King. I can't. People are disgusting. People
like
are really
this
disgusting.
country is just so sick. Like, and you know what that
and Dylan Ruth, is he the one who shot the
church?
The
black church. And killed like 13 fucking people.
Yeah, but there was another one. Who's the dude who shot up the school just when I was at the bank in like 2016? There was another school shooting. Yeah. And they caught him just like walking. They grabbed him and put him in the back of the seat. Yeah. It was just
casual, like no scuff, no.
Gave him Wendy's or something.
Yeah.
Didn't they get him Wendy's or Burger King?
No, that was Dylan Ruth.
Okay.
Like that was the crazy. I remember that was the crazy.
Yeah, I watched a documentary on Dylan Ruth and that. Like,
bro, listen to how much of a.
I ever had, to the point where I can't focus. I was a little tired ahead of the day because we just came from North Carolina.
You think that you're safe to operate a vehicle?
Absolutely, Mr. Ross.
And how much you had to drink?
I had 2 1.5 margaritas, Mr. Ross.
1.5 margaritas.
Yes, sir.
Margaritas.
Yes.
Have you had anything else today? Any other type of drink?
No, sir.
You haven't had any daiquiris?
I haven't had no daiquiri. I had 1.5 little small cups of margarita. And I won't now. Y'all got me on with this.
Gotcha.
The only reason why I play this, his mannerisms are not violent by any means. If somebody was to play this video to me and then tell me, yo, like 5 minutes later he gets shot and killed, I'd be like, what?
Right. They never are. Well, I mean, that's
what happened.
Right.
His arms are crossed.
It
is what it is, man. That cop is, and he's gonna get off. I already know he's gonna get off because he turned and shot the taser, and they're gonna say it's whatever.
Yeah.
If I'm a cop right now in today's climate, you're a devil. If you're people like that cop.
No, get off of this.
What?
Look at that. Look at that thread right there.
Right here.
This is Rashad Brooks. Get better heroes. So that's slandering Rashad Brooks.
Right. I was sentenced to 7 years for beating my. People don't understand.
No, click on that guy. Damn it.
People don't understand if that guy, he could have killed 10 people. That police officer didn't know. Like y'all missing the whole thing.
Right. Yeah. There's no threat. Not a one.
We're talking about that instance of why that police officer killed that black man.
And that's why
the only part
cops
that
cops like that cop. I can't think of his name, but cops like that cop. I feel like you're trying to make a statement. I feel like you're trying to say I don't care what type of climate it is right now.
Yeah.
I'm shooting you
Right.
if I feel threatened.
Yeah, I mean,
And
at,
that is
you
the-
saw his cop. He had the butt. He looked like fucking. You saw. I mean, he looked like
That's
a typical white.
the
right,
crazier part.
Right.
Then that's what I was gonna say. To me, if I'm a cop right now, I'm doing everything in my power to de-escalate every situation.
So, do you know when Khalil was telling us, that wasn't last podcast, but a couple podcasts when he was doing police training and he was saying that all the questions he had to get lie detectors and they was asking crazy shit.
Yeah.
And they were saying that they asked you if you ever sold any drugs at all, and if you answer yes, you're automatically chalked to the police force. That I was thinking like, that's really weird because. So you're telling me if you sold a little bit of weed when you was 19 or 20 or 21, 20, whenever.
Right.
How are all these cops? What background checks are you doing for these? Because all these cops be having beaten, like they be having realized legit charges with all. Like, look at it.
Yeah.
He looked like the typical fucking cop. Like so I don't understand, bro.
Yeah, and I always wonder that when I heard that because I know, I mean, some of the police officers here in Springfield, I know for a fact, like I've been with them, when they were like
the man.
So it was good. Case Scott just walked in the door.
What's good, y'all?
But yeah, R.P. to Rashard Brooks, man. Seeing that video is just the fact that that's the thing is like the fact that it's happening in the middle of this. Like, I hope that cops know that the reaction to any of this right now is wherever that thing happened at, that place is getting burned down.
Yeah.
Wendy's had nothing to do with that, but where they called the police.
Oh yeah.
Because you had somebody sleep in your drive-thru,
Right.
and the drive-thru was busy. If you can see the
Right.
video, it was like, hi, this man sleep.
Y'all see the one girl that got killed?
Who?
That everybody keeps tweeting out. Her name is. If you can go to Twitter and go to your trending.
Today we don't got a report on these reviews.
It's so crazy. She just went viral like last week. Keep going down. Wait, you're not on? Are you on trending?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm tripping. That was for you. Wow.
There you go. Yep. Go down. Yep. Bricks. That's clean. Keep going down. Down. It's gonna be like. Okay.
It was a fire.
Her name is Oluwatoyin.
Can you spell that?
Oluwa. There it is. Yeah. She's trending because she just went viral. Hold on. This is the man who was arrested for the murder of Oluwa. It is men Lincoln said. Okay, well scroll down. Anywho, she just got found today. She ended up getting murdered. But she just went viral like last week. She was protesting. I wish we could see the video. I thought I retweeted it earlier. There it is.
I just want, it's not that all lives don't matter, but right now, our lives matter. Black lives matter.
Yes.
Black trans lives matter.
Yes.
Trans lives matter.
Yes.
Because guess what? We all minorities, but right now, like, let's focus on the person who got killed. Tony McDade was a black trans man. Okay? We're not doing this. We doing this for him. We doing this for our brothers and our sisters who got shot. But we doing this for every black person. Because at the end of the day, I cannot take my fucking skin color off. I cannot mask this shit, okay? Everywhere I fucking go, I'm profiled whether I like it or not.
That ain't right.
Like, I'm looked at whether I like it or not.
That ain't right.
First of all, I want white people to realize the fucking privilege. No one can look at you and tell anything about you unless you give them that information. Wherever the fuck I go, I'm profiled. Look at my fucking hair. Look at my skin, bruh. This shit, I can't take this shit off. So guess what? I'ma die about it.
Yes.
I'ma die about my fucking skin. You cannot take my fucking blackness away from me. My blackness is not for your fucking discussion, nigga. It's not. It's not. Okay?
How are you gonna sit down
It's
this?
not.
But anyway, yeah, she got murdered.
Listen, it's like I said.
She was missing, and then they just found her body today. It's just so crazy. Like that could have been us.
Yeah.
Like I had an interview like
Yeah,
that.
you got a rant like that.
You know, but the fact it's a woman, and like that's just so scary. Like the woman in Columbus that was leading the protest when we was there. Like she's that like
Yeah.
we
She
made
was
joke
calling
about
for
it and stuff
people,
like
yeah.
that, but no, she's that She's
on the news and like finally,
she's in danger.
Yeah, calling for people's jobs.
Especially depending on the area of the country you do that in. Especially as a woman, the KKK will come get you.
Yeah.
And they will clean you up quick.
Right.
Yeah,
And
we joke around how quick it is for
at,
Twitter to find people.
Yeah.
They'll find you.
And they definitely look at women as less threatening.
That's what I'm saying. They will go get a woman quick.
Right.
She was found raped. She got raped and disposed today.
That's sick, man. Rest in peace.
And that was just a couple days ago. So her life I couldn't, when I seen that, I was just like, bro, she had that speech a couple days ago, felt empowered, felt she was a part of this, and then today, whenever that shit happened, when she was running for her life, I could just see the fear in her eyes, damn, this shit. She was running for her life this is real.
Right.
I'm scared. She was probably I feel for her.
Right.
That's so sad, bro.
Right.
So sad.
R.I.P. I wish I knew how to. I don't want to butcher her name.
Yeah. We can call her Toyin. Toyin salute.
R.I.P. to Toyin, that black queen.
That's disgusting, man.
It's hella disgusting.
On lighter news.
That's the shit. I mean,
no, it ain't. SpongeBob ain't gay.
Huh? Goodell and who?
He encourages teams to sign contracts.
I don't.
I mean, it's news, but yeah.
It's trending. That's right.
No, I know. I'm saying, hey, Roger Goodell,
Go to hell.
go to hell. For
Right.
real.
That's the new chant.
For real. Cause
Hey,
him and anybody like
Roger
him.
Goodell.
Roger
I don't want to hear about your preventative
Go to
maintenance.
hell.
This ain't even preventative maintenance. I don't want to hear about your revisionist history. Like, don't get to go. You don't get to go back and say that you was on the right side of history.
Right.
You don't get to do that.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
You see Gary Popovich call him out?
He encourages
Called
teams to sign contracts.
Roger Goodell?
Nah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hold on,
Stop
hold on.
calling that.
Shh.
Welcomes his voice on discussions of social issues.
He what? He
welcomes his.
no. What was it? Read it again. He encourages teams for cap signing and
encourages teams to sign Colin Kaepernick. Welcomes his voice on discussions of social issues.
Hey,
Right,
Roger
so you
Goodell,
can-
kick rocks, nigga.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's
Because
some
I
true-
can't stand people like him.
What?
You don't get to go back because now the history books are going to say,
Roger Goodell. The NFL was always for.
no, it wasn't.
Right.
Because we remember.
Right.
What did he say? what
No, it wasn't because we remember.
what did homeboy say?
Who?
Shannon Sharp, you had
yeah.
4-year head start,
Right.
dude, to get on the right side of history.
See, my thing, I was telling Stephens the other day that it's kind of fucked up, but the whole Black Lives Matter thing is becoming a cool tag along.
Well, that's what I was saying when y'all sitting here talking about NASCAR. I was just like, bullshit.
Yes, but the only reason why it shocked me is because it was NASCAR. And that's why.
In fact, what we should do. No. What we should do as a podcast is tally down. We should keep notes. We should keep a note of all these companies coming out in support. Then after this shit dies down,
Let's see what
y'all go back to.
Right.
See what y'all revert to.
Right.
Because like you said, these companies, and Joe was talking about it, it's just nasty.
Yeah.
Y'all are
really
saving
is,
face.
man.
And I mean, it's capitalism. But why wouldn't y'all?
Right.
It's in y'all's best interest.
Right.
Roger Dell's
Like
in your
that.
best interest to say
Right.
what you
Right.
what you
We're
said.
going to
Roger
see all
Goodell.
types of Black Lives Matter folders, posters at the back of end zones
Yeah.
this year.
Like I don't
want to see.
I don't
none of
have
that.
I don't have time for any company supporting that we don't already know about.
Yeah, because
NBA, y'all can support. Y'all been supporting. Y'all
Right.
been with the niggas.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Right.
They've been
Everybody
play-
I
they've
can't breathe
been
shirts.
playing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There ain't no news about that.
Everybody's always been NBA was most lenient and most
Well, that's
player
because
league.
LeBron
Yeah.
was going to be open
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
He had
Not really,
I
but
can't
yeah.
breathe shirts and all that. Like Roger Goodell. I feel, this isn't a hot take because I've heard people say it, but I thought the same thing. The minute he saw Patrick Mahomes was on that video, you have to be
Everyone,
on the side.
yeah.
That's almost the equivalent of Tom Brady being on.
I mean, if we typed in the top 100 NFL players in the league right now, 90 of them are black. Like there's 10, there's like maybe 5 quarterbacks and 5 offensive linemen. Like
Right.
the NFL is black. I mean, that's what everybody knows that. So right now, if he came out here and didn't say nothing,
I agree with the Patrick Mahomes thing that people are saying, but I think bigger than that, and I mean more obviously than that, is the fact that there's no middle ground right now. And the NFL, back when the whole Colin Kaepernick thing happened, they had the side of majority on their side still.
Yeah.
So they knew
definitely.
that they would have some blowback and lose some viewers and stuff like that, but they wouldn't lose the majority of the viewers
definitely.
because the majority of the country agreed with them.
Right.
Don't protest with the flag. So they still they hid behind that.
Yeah.
and it was Colin. I mean, it was.
It wasn't Patrick Mahomes.
Right. In 2016, who was the best black quarterback?
Was there one?
I'm sure. I mean, Russell Wilson or
He ain't black.
And no.
Cam
Don't.
Newton or something.
Cam. Oh yeah, that was Cam's year.
Right.
2016 was Cam's year.
If Cam
Right,
would have
yeah.
kneeled, it would have been a lot different. It was the fact that people was also looking like Colin Kaepernick, like, dude.
No, see, that's where I disagree. I agree, but I don't like when people take it there. And I know
that
you.
matters.
I don't. It does matter. I know you don't fall under that category, but the fact that it was Colin Kaepernick, a lot of people got to make that argument and try to muddy up the whole facts of the matter. Oh well, it was Colin Kaepernick. He was back in.
Right, yeah, that don't matter.
So, the point is, the only reason why the NFL got away with doing what they were doing is because they could.
They had the majority.
They had the majority on their
and
side.
that's a fact. That's a
The
fact.
perception on that story during the time was, no, we were right. We was right. We knew we was right.
Right.
But
That's
same
what I'm
thing with
saying.
Martin.
Take your L on the chin.
Same thing with Martin and all them. They, during the time, had the majority on their side, so they got to get away with it and got to still sell tickets.
Right.
Now,
The majority is not.
the majority's not on their
Let's
side
go
because
this way.
it's global and it's like, no, this is about this. It ain't no about football. No, it's about right and wrong.
You know, a big reason why I'm not a fan of capitalism is because when you're a capitalist, most capitalists don't ever stand on their ground.
No,
It's
you can't.
always because it's always I'm chasing the dollar.
You're a
It's whatever.
consumer.
It's whatever dollar.
It's whatever the consumer wants.
Exactly. So I got to go this way. It's not. I mean,
The consumer is the
I agree with you, but I don't agree with you.
not in everything. I'm saying like big corporations and stuff. You can. I'm saying you ain't gonna be the best capitalist, no. Then you know what I'm saying. Obviously, I mean, there's capitalists who do definitely. There's
Jay-Z.
definitely for sure.
Diddy.
Yeah, for sure.
No. Well, yes. Capitalism is funded by consumerism.
Exactly.
So, like I've always told y'all, and you know, Joe said it before that we as consumers, we're irresponsible consumers.
I agree.
Americans and stuff like that. However, because we don't understand
The power.
the power we have as consumers. So, once we understand that, which we've done a better job over the years starting to understand that as collectives, like in, you know, cancel culture and all that stuff, which, you know, people joke about. But the whole thing of cancel culture is the fact that we know our power as consumers. No, we got the control. No, you're the artist. No, you're the Wendy's, you're the corporation and stuff like that. But no, we're the consumer.
Yep.
So if we collectively can get together and make a stance that we're against whatever you're doing, you're going to change your stance.
I was telling
Now, the shitty thing about that is, like, to your point, that they really don't believe what they changed their stance in.
Exactly.
They're just
They're
doing
going
it
for the
because
dollar.
yeah.
I was having that same argument. We can do that with anything in America. Like I was having the argument with Holden one time when I was first converting to eating. He was saying the meat's never going away. That's all about. I was saying if everybody had my mindset and everybody was like, we're done eating meat.
Yeah.
See what the fuck happens to
Right,
meat.
but that's
like
to your point. That's how capitalism works. They'll say, "Oh, nobody's buying meat anymore. They're buying plants."
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's just not my shit.
But, you know, the evil side of capitalism and the funny dark side of it is that consumers do control capitalism, but like to Shane's point, maybe that they're also intelligent enough to get ahead of the curve to be able to dictate what's
It's going to happen.
going to happen.
And with Jay-Z, like, yeah, that's a good point, but Jay-Z's not really, like, selling anything anymore.
Shit.
What is he selling?
What isn't he selling?
I'm saying, like, he's not...
How did it get so light outside?
I don't know. That's all I was trying to figure out.
I don't know
Well,
what
it's
I'm
10
trying to
o'clock.
explain. I mean,
Felt like 10 earlier.
he's not worried about music. He's more worried about...
He started a whole streaming service.
Yes. Yes, but I'm saying he don't, like... I don't know how to put it.
He's not... Jay-Z's not in the...
Let me. This is where I was going to interject. I believe that sometimes capitalists get the bad rap of they'll just sell anything, which I don't believe is true. Capitalism. Nobody is all. Just because you're a capitalist doesn't necessarily mean you want to be the best capitalist.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It doesn't
for sure.
necessarily mean that I'll do anything to get ahead of anybody.
Yeah.
There's different forms of capitalism.
Well, there's different people.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just say forms of
Who
capitalism.
said Jay-Z wasn't selling anything?
I did.
Okay. Jay-Z's not selling anything for buys or like anything like that. He's
Yeah.
selling his brand right now.
Right.
Yes.
He's selling his brand.
Yes, I agree.
And so there's different forms. That's even capitalism. Like when you have a brand to protect and stuff like that,
for
and
sure.
But to my point, once you're the end goal of capitalism would to be to get to a Jay-Z type, right? to where you control. Like, yeah, the consumers control, but I control. So I don't have to partake in anything that I don't want to partake in.
Right.
Jay-Z does not have to. He doesn't cater to the KKK.
No,
It would be, he could sell things.
Yeah.
He could sell more things if he were to make a
There's
product for the KKK.
Yeah, there's definitely
But he's
people.
not going to, he doesn't need to do that.
Right. I think the majority of capitalism will teeter.
But why'd you use the KKK as an example?
Because that's the complete opposite of Jay-Z.
Would he cater to black people though?
What's your point? What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you were saying he's not a capitalist. What were you saying?
No, I'm
What-
saying Jay-Z is a capitalist, but I'm saying not all capitalists will just sell anything, to Hunter's point.
Oh, to sell anything.
Yeah, right. I agree
Oh,
with
yeah,
that.
no, some people have morals.
for sure.
Yeah, and that's not, that was my only point. Dang, I wanted to say something about Roger Goodell.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Oh, because I know a lot of people are going to say, like, because I found myself questioning, like, well, what is he supposed to do?
Right.
Like,
If he doesn't do it, if he
what am I
won't-
supposed
Right.
I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Number
Yeah.
one, you messed up when you didn't
I was
get
about to
ahead.
say he was supposed
so
to-
sometimes you just have to play from behind.
Right.
There is no catch up. Take your L on the chin.
He was supposed to do it
right now, I don't want to
2016
hear
or say something.
Roger Goodell do anything but apologize.
Right.
I don't want to hear you do anything but apologize. I don't want to hear you talk about, I don't want to hear you say where you stand, because I don't believe that's where you stand. All I want to hear you say is,
I'm sorry. Right.
if you because he has to say something, right?
He has to,
I
of
would
course,
I would
yeah.
like you not to say anything, but that's not going to happen. That's
Right.
not. That's just
It's
not human nature.
realistic. Yeah.
So the only thing I want to hear from your mouth is, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I should have listened. I should have listened.
right.
I should. I don't want to hear about your stance. I want to hear about your little black
Or
groups
where
that you're
you're
going to
at
put
now.
together to figure out black awareness and how I can do better.
Right.
You had your chance.
Right.
Apologize. That's it. That's
agree.
literally the only stance that that a man like him can take. Because you had the person that owns is the NFL the biggest business in the world? The biggest corporation?
Is it?
I believe
If
so.
It is. I didn't know that.
I believe it brings in the most revenue.
Revenue? Wow. Yeah,
It's
I didn't know
up there.
that.
It's at least like top 3. You had your chance to be a pivotal factor in that arena.
Man, it's a black.
You dropped the ball.
Yeah, they dropped the ball, no doubt about it. But most white things do.
There's a couple things he could do.
Now,
I mean, he could change.
stipulations in the league.
Well, he could change some of the dynamics in the National Football League.
As
For
in,
sure,
you
yeah.
mean
As
coaches, management, stuff like that?
It's just
all that.
the
I agree.
NFL's a real.
It's a
Oh,
real
I mean, first off, there's 32
organization.
teams. 32 owners are racist. So there's that for one. So
Yeah, it's a real.
yeah,
it's
that's a
those
real
leagues.
fucked up system. Yeah.
Billionaires Boys
Well,
Club.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, while we're on sports, NBA's about to come back, but that's not the
But
good
is it?
news. I was about to say that's not
Is
the
it?
important news right now.
Well,
You
the funny report that came out today is like reports around the NBA PA is that basically what was just saying like that happened, but it's like 3 or 4 people. Like
Right.
it's not a resounding amount of people
Right.
that
And
are
did y'all
making
see-
any noise.
Y'all see what Pat Bev said? He said,
Yeah.
"Hey, if LeBron
Yeah.
said we're playing basketball,
Right.
yo, we're playing basketball."
That's a fact.
And that's just what
Right.
that's just
Well,
is what
to
it
get
is.
some context, was Kyrie the first person who said something? He's
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyrie came out and basically said that, fuck the season. You know, we're in the middle of this socially reform and shit. Like,
Yeah, but
that
we don't
can
want to
wait,
hear from you,
season can
Kyrie,
wait.
because you weren't playing.
Yeah.
So that don't hold weight. You and KD already said y'all weren't playing.
There was a couple
So
people
we don't
said-
want to hear from
Dwight
you.
Howard. Dwight Howard said it.
Again, we don't care. White, you're gonna play.
I was just when all these people was coming out, I was just watching everybody was on one side. The people that was on the side of playing was like the Clippers and the Lakers. I'm like, the two teams that are probably going to win the championship, of course, want to play bad.
No, Lou Will was
Nah,
saying it.
No, Lou Will,
Yeah, Lou Will.
but they took it out of context. The whole thing was he said he wanted to play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the little short clip they put, it said it is a distraction and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But he wanted to finish the season.
Oh, okay.
No,
So
but
what
it's
side are
just-
you on? Team LeBron, Team Kyrie right now?
First off, LeBron, it's funny. LeBron moves like LeBron is such a big brand. Like just to see the way these black brands move and stuff. Like I got respect for LeBron, believe it or not, because the way he moves is just so funny. He tweeted today, just an hour ago or two, about some lynching or something like you know how he be like no clearly all week long
Right. Kyrie has came out and said.
Well, no, he said something.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. I don't know if he addressed Kyrie. He said something about.
Yeah, he did. He said
something like.
He said, "I believe that we can protest and play basketball."
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, he said.
And that was passive aggressive to Kyrie.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were about to talk about. That
No,
he's
that
already-
I am about to
He's
talk
already
about
addressed Kyrie.
No,
No, but I'm saying in his LeBron way.
but that's what I'm saying.
But that's how LeBron does.
But I hate that.
But I mean, you can say I hate that for 30 more years.
Right.
That's how LeBron does. Like you can't keep expecting
you're
the man
blue in
to
the
change.
face.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm. What? How can he get the credit for? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna come off as a hater.
That's how LeBron moves.
It is.
And when you're a boss like LeBron, the LeBron
Right,
wins,
but be a boss like Muhammad Ali.
but he's not. So we have to judge him like LeBron, right? So
Right, passive aggressive,
exactly, that's
benefit
how
of
he
doubt, capitalist.
That's how he is.
Opportunist.
So LeBron, when he talks, when he makes certain moves, he moves with the
He's
thought
calculated.
of I'm LeBron James. Kyrie, I don't care what you say.
Right.
I can protest and play basketball.
Right.
That's how I read his tweet. It was dismissive to Kyrie because it's like,
Right.
what are you
Right,
yelling
no,
about
no.
over there?
I do think. I
If
honestly
the league, if I want to play basketball, the league's going to play basketball.
But I honestly think that Kyrie and all of them have some good ass points.
Well, that's what I'm
But
saying.
that's the thing. That's how LeBron moves. He's so dismissive. Y'all can have your point.
Yeah.
The point is, LeBron James wants to play basketball this year.
Right, but
Yeah.
yeah, we agree with that. But let's talk about who's right.
Right. That's.
And I'm not saying Kyrie's right. Right.
Yeah.
I'm saying let's put it in different perspectives. And I'll ask both of these people that. Kyrie, if you were the top seed and you had a real legitimate chance of winning the
How would you
championship, how would you feel?
If you were
And
seeding up, how would you
LeBron,
If you,
Mr. Woke guy,
Right. Yeah.
Mr. Frontline
I
guy,
hope you don't think that if LeBron didn't have a chance to win, he would not be saying let's resume the season.
he would.
LeBron would not be.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. People that don't have a dog in the fight shouldn't talk.
I mean, that's fair.
That's
fair.
what I'm saying.
Well, we gotta.
I only want to hear from the top 8. I only want to hear from the top. People.
But we gotta really. Kyrie is the vice president of the Players Association.
Sure. Yeah. So
So
that matters.
he has to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to talk.
Him and Chris Paul are
Have to
like
talk.
Right.
But sometimes just because you have to talk don't mean we have to listen. Because sometimes
Well-
just because you have to talk.
Right, but I'm just saying Kyrie gets the pass. Like he was speaking on behalf of his opinion and other people. There's other
Right.
people that
I feel that.
have gave him that. He was speaking on behalf of the Players Association. Hey guys, we gotta assess this. It ain't all lollygaga, LeBron. I know you're about to win the championship, but no, like some of us feel this certain way. So
Right.
let's get on an 80 player call
Yeah.
and let's talk it out. Which I don't even know if LeBron was involved because
I'm sure he was.
I don't think it was.
Really?
Stop.
And 80 players, is that true?
Stop.
I didn't see any reports of him being involved in that because I know how LeBron, to Shane's point, was like, no, nigga, we're playing basketball. I'm not getting involved in it. Y'all can argue amongst yourself. We're playing basketball.
Right.
I said we're playing basketball
Right.
because I got to change. He was not involved in that 80 because he's not a direct. He's not going back and forth with Kyrie.
And what Patrick Beverly said.
If anything,
if LeBron wants
Homeboy
to,
was on there.
if LeBron wants to play with him,
That's what I'm saying, and he knows that.
Yeah.
And LeBron's not a confrontational guy, so
Right.
he was not going to
Now
subject
argue
himself.
and start
He's
argue-
not going to subject himself on an 80-player call to be arguing with Kyrie, Irving.
Right.
Especially
That's
not
why when I
Kyrie
was
Irving.
reading Kyrie's tweets, these are all. It's a conversation with LeBron and whoever else wants to make a tweet. Y'all ain't talking to Adam Silver right now.
Right.
Right.
Like Kyrie's tweets are saying, "Hey, LeBron, we ain't talked about this yet.
Right.
We don't know if we want to play basketball or not." And LeBron was like, "I can protest and play."
He's like, y'all ain't playing basketball. No, me and the Clippers are. This is about me and Kawhi.
Right.
The rest of y'all niggas, y'all can stay home.
Right. So get on your call,
Right.
talk about it.
All
figure
80
it
of you
out.
niggas, like me and
I'm
Kawhi.
suiting up.
Right.
Because why would
Me, Kawhi, and Giannis will be playing basketball.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? And that's what I'm saying. How LeBron is woke and all that, but like,
I hate that word.
he is, and me too, I hate that word too, but he is a master of ceremonies. He is a real MC. He's really good at fucking dancing his way out of these situations. The whole China ordeal he got out of, and then this is. And I'm not saying because I don't disagree with LeBron. No, fucking play the NBA season. But I'm speaking.
I bet you're
I'm
speaking
speaking
as a fan.
I'm speaking as a fan
Right.
because I want to see. But I'm saying LeBron, like, Kyrie got some legitimate points.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does because
And I want to see if LeBron is all I'm saying, and it's not LeBron's fault, but if LeBron is going to get the rap of the Muhammad Ali of our generation. No, put something on the line then.
Right.
Because I don't like that
Right,
shit.
'cause who
He's
said
never
something?
sacrificed anything.
Yeah.
Kyrie said, "I'll hang it all up."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you already hung it up.
Well, yeah, that's true. So and like I don't want to. I do want to hear that from. It's like
I
Kyrie,
need to hear
yeah.
from-
But
I
the
need to hear
league,
from
the league will
Chris
go
Paul.
right. The league will go
Yeah.
on without you, Kyrie.
Right.
But I want to see LeBron say no. Let's cancel the season.
Right.
That
Holds the weight.
that
If
holds
Kyrie
the weight.
cancels the season or
When
sits
you're the
out,
front runner.
you need the biggest nigga to sit out.
Exactly.
And I want to see. I'm not saying I want to see it, but I'm saying if LeBron's going to get that rep, then he needs
You
to
do something.
put
Yeah, but
something on the line.
okay, Paul. So then now this is where LeBron. I would hate to be LeBron because you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
How?
If LeBron cancels the season, it's just not good for his legs.
But
it might better.
But hold
kind
on.
of.
But hold on. Hold on.
It's not good for the short run. It's not good for the short run.
Stop. Because this is where LeBron gets bashed by people like you.
No,
it's
it ain't.
because
No, it ain't.
he now has to pick a side of crap. Do I have this narrative of being this woke guy that people have put on me that I've kind of catered to, but also have this narrative of I'm chasing this ring because I'm trying to be great. So which one do I pick?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's my people or basketball.
Right. You say that.
No,
Hunter,
we
that's
say
what I'm
that.
saying. I'm just talking about being in the mind of LeBron James.
No, be in the mind of Muhammad Ali, Bill Russell, and all them.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Babe Ruth.
Guys, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying I would not want. There's just certain people that I don't want to be.
Oh yeah, I'm never arguing that. There's
Right.
people that I
yeah,
don't
but
wanna be.
I don't. Yeah, you're right.
Is it?
Yeah, but I don't. LeBron don't get those. That he don't get to play that card with me because he uses it to his benefit a lot.
And because, like you just said, we just named 5 people who've done it, who's at the top of their game, top biggest
I wouldn't
star.
want to be them.
I agree. That's a fucked up position.
I wouldn't want to
Tough
be them.
position. But and that's why so I'll bring back the Black Lives Matter. I mean the movements and the Tupac and all that said. I just respect them a lot more for what they did do.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's the easiest way to not do that or to not go to jail and to not get fined and to not get. That's the easy one. It's the part that's like,
play it safe.
Take me to jail. Because I ain't going, bitch. How about that? And I ain't fighting for 2 years. I don't care about that.
Right.
'Cause I ain't going.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, I can't wait the day.
But
And I've been saying, and I was calling for this in 2016. I said that Carmelo, because there was a little bit of talk about it. It didn't get mainstream, but like within like the NOI and all that stuff, like they were, and I was saying it too, that I said they should have boycotted the Olympics that year. Like that, we should not have played for Team USA that year. Like everybody should have sat out collectively and said no. Like fuck y'all.
It's Olympic years this year, right?
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen. I don't know how that's. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, it did. It
Oh,
did.
you're
You're right.
because of Corona.
It was supposed to be this summer. It did get canceled. But yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know if we will ever see those type of stars again because the money's too big. Too much money.
And it's just too much to.
There's not like niggas don't put it on the line no more. Like even Cap, he did it and he didn't know he was doing it.
Yeah.
He didn't know he was. He said like he didn't even know he was doing.
You know who's people who diss like that? The legend Dave.
Facts.
Yeah.
Walk away from 50 mil.
I'm just because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing what you want. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I just respect people who's like money means nothing to me.
Because it came back to him tenfold.
And that's
And
what
it usually does.
And that's what I was going to say about the LeBron legacy thing.
And that's why I said he did that, and his legacy
In the
is
short
bigger
run,
because
we would kill him all. Half of the country would kill him all year.
Yeah.
The other half would be supporting him,
Right.
and they will be on the right side of history, saying no, it's better for his. And then 10 years down the road,
they'll
it
look
would
back
be.
and LeBron did that.
Yeah.
And if something
That's how
changed,
history works.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want that job.
Nope. And that's why you should. And I'm not saying LeBron's.
Oh, man.
That's why you shouldn't take it on if you're not anointed for it. If it's not your calling, then don't do it. But
I agree with that. People try to take on more than they can.
But to your point of Kyrie having I agree with what he was saying. I agree with what Lou Will was saying. I do. Because I just believe the country has been so not distracted that the only thing to do is go protest.
Kind of.
You know what I mean?
He's saying that people will be playing games during protests. They're like, nah, I'm gonna rather have a beer.
Yeah. Right.
Y'all gotta
tell me how that goes.
I'll show y'all.
LeBron's in
if we
game
ever
7
if we ever have some free time, and I'll show you guys some correlations. You guys gotta look up something called the feet of clay. It's the body of Babylon, the first great nation of the world. and it's biblical, like Babylon, and like there's a whole bunch of resemblance to America. They had sports and all that shit. It was an entertainment thing, and then when God came and destroyed it, Babylon, and it's in the Bible. It talks about how it took out the sports first. God takes entertainment away first, and COVID happened in America. He takes entertainment away to get everybody from being distracted, and then the country divides itself, or the nation divided itself amongst itself, and then he struck it and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a book called Feet of Clay, and like people
sounds familiar.
Yeah, because people rapped about it and stuff like the feet of clay.
That might be it.
And it's like a legendary term in the Bible, the feet of clay, because it was being burnt by brass, like fire and brimstone, like and so it turned into it was Babylon represents like bronze. It's a bronze statue like for dominance and and it turned into clay because God crushed it. Yeah, so but yeah, that's what we're in, and like I learned about it back in like 2015 or something at one of the meetings. The minister was doing the correlations and talking about how that's going to happen to our country. Like God's going to take out because America's big is just entertainment. He said, I ain't know how it would happen, but he said it got wiped away. Entertainment wiped away. All of it.
That's the case. I need to finish some of my shows.
And I hope they don't wipe out.
So to Kyrie's point, yes, and I've noticed that too. Like all this stuff going on in the country would not have happened if we had basketball and football right now.
Oh, that's a fact. I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah, and like Lou Will said, no, it would be a distraction.
Yes.
Like I don't care what you say.
That's a fact. I mean,
it would be a distraction.
It's like no, well, we're protesting, but I got to make it home at 8 because like LeBron's playing Kawhi.
Right.
So like, can we? Hey girl, I know you're chanting, hey ho ho, but can we go
real quick? Because now I'm checking my phone. I'm doing. It's not as engaged. It's just facts. It's just science. It just is what it is.
Yep.
But to your point, I hope that they don't take away entertainment too quick.
Right.
Because I like Twitter and I like people like B Simone when they're causing a lot, like a ruckus, stir up.
Fuck her.
Yeah.
Bro, they've been dragging her all week. They've been killing her book.
So I didn't even know who. I know they have been killing her book good. No dumbass drawings and shit. Fuck her for real. Because
Twitter is funny.
I did not know her name.
Don't pull up her book. She's like, come on, y'all, not my book.
Did you know her name before this?
Who, B Simone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always seen her
like
annoying ass. Like she is when she said what her comments. Well, okay, the context is her comments. Who was it? Nick Cannon interviewing her about. Could she ever date a guy to work at 95? She says no. So that part I don't care about because on Joe Budden's podcast I ain't agree with him. Let me say that. How he was like,
I didn't see him talk about it yet.
Yeah, he was like, well, they're.
She was talking about it from a CEO perspective.
Yes. Okay, if she is.
Well, she was. I mean, that was the full context of what she was saying. She was saying, I'm a CEO.
Right.
Like, I can't date somebody that's doing a 9 to 5 because they don't understand the lifestyle.
Right, but that'd be so dumb, simple-minded.
It is.
For her to say that simple-minded.
It is. I get what she's saying.
No, of course, yes. Of course, it'd be easier to have two people or for someone to know exactly what you do and what you got to go through than not.
I was going to say, to put a title on it saying that the 9 to 5 person can't understand it, or you couldn't be with them because they don't understand it is dumb. Like to Jonah's point that I agree with is that having two CEO mindsets could be a problem, more so than having a CEO mindset and then a 9 to 5 person's mindset. Because two CEOs, how's that going to work?
Right.
I always wonder how Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship works.
Right.
How does those flowers grow? How does Rihanna and if she's with a celebrity, how does that work? Like, no, I got to go on tour. Like
I got my own shit. Right.
I got my own shit that I got to do, and then you got your own shit. When do we find mutual time?
Well, that's because in that regard, I don't agree with that. I did see that clip. I don't agree with that because the way that they were talking was two people having a CEO mindset and owning a company. Like what they were saying was they were taking that, having two CEOs with that parable of too many chiefs and not enough Indians or whatever the phrase is. But that's not how that works. It would more so be two people with a CEO mindset
and have mad Indians.
And you understand.
Right.
Like you would need somebody that understands like, hey, I know you're busy, I'm busy, you're going on tour, I'm going on tour right now. That's just how it goes.
Definitely. And
as opposed to being someone that has a CEO mindset and a 9 to 5 mentality where it's like, hey, I get off work at 5, what are we doing? And you're like, hey, I gotta go But they're like, but you just did that yesterday. You just did that last week.
Exactly.
You just did that. Like, when is it going to have time for me?
Exactly.
When you have a CEO mindset.
Who understands that, like, he
That's just
comes and goes.
Yeah, he comes and goes. Hey, matter of fact, since we're both CEOs, we have scheduled time.
Exactly.
Hey, on Saturday, it's just me and you.
That's us.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
The person with that 9 to 5 mentality is going to be like, I get off of work. I hope he's going to be free this week. I hope he's going to be free today. Oh, you've been busy all month. Oh, you're always going to, like, that would be annoying. So to her point on that, I don't agree with what she was saying, but I agree with that sentiment. That's actually something that I identify with.
So to stay right here at this point, I don't know if what's her name?
B Simone.
B Simone. I don't know if she said it or not, but did you also see the thing floating around there where girls were saying, would you date a guy who only makes $900
that's when
a
it
week?
gets a little messy.
Would you ever be with someone like that?
That's when it gets messy.
Bro.
Like, get real.
A lot of that shit is so fake, like fake.
First
like,
off,
anytime anybody on Twitter, like these like unfamous people on Twitter be going on there talking about like what they make in a year and they're fresh up, like all that shit, and all that shit's for show.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
All that shit's for show.
Right.
Look, real quick.
Because you were gonna date me if you like
that
it.
and like these bitches.
I'm
either y'all are crazy,
facts.
Either y'all are crazy, which is very likely,
right?
Very likely, or y'all are liars, which is to me more likely because
or you're crazy.
The same bitches that say that get with the guys that have nothing,
or no
like
cars, and
that like y'all boggle my mind,
right?
So you won't date a 9 to 5 guy, but you'll date a guy that won't take care of your children.
See, my thing is that, and like, okay, I'm totally for men providing, you know what I mean, for sure. But why? Here it is again. You guys know me very well. What's my number one thing I hate?
Unaccountability. People not being accountable.
That's hot. But you know, what's the number one thing I hate when people do? What they are, when they're entitled.
Oh yeah.
So when I see all these girls, like girls nowadays just expect, like, I don't gotta do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't gotta do nothing at all. Blah blah blah. He's going. Why do people forget that like a relationship is like give and take? Like girls are so like they're so just, not all girls obviously, but them girls who are sharing them tweets and think like that. I don't understand it. I really don't understand. Why would you even want that anyway? Like that's not a good relationship. If you're just getting in a relationship, he does everything for you and you offer nothing. He's not gonna stay with you long.
Well, I think what Shane said just even a second ago is applicable to this, the too much Chiefs and not enough Indians, because social media got everybody believing that they're all CEOs and that they're all going to be
entrepreneurs.
Everybody is not an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So, like, what happened to the people that are comfortable at, no, okay, I understand, like, this, I'm going to be making $90,000.
I can't be a good ass dude. I can't be I can't.
And that be like, why can't, like, where are the women that understand their role? No, like, I'm an artist. Like, I'm not here to make $1 million. Like, that ain't my role, and I'm not looking for a guy like that.
Right.
Everybody, and it's social media plays a part in that.
That's exactly what it is.
It's because everybody got to be an entrepreneur. Everybody got to be shooting to be a star. Everybody this, everybody that. And then you got these fake girls out there like, Dave, y'all be on here lying.
Right.
Talking about what y'all be lying. I be reading these tweets like, no, you don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Me and my guy, we're 21. We just bought a new house. He makes $100,000 a year. I make 100. No, you don't.
Right.
No, you don't.
Right.
No, you don't. Right. Like, you just don't. Like, I see through all that bullshit that y'all be lying, bro.
And we all know a million girls in town.
Yeah.
Who, what he was just saying earlier, who act the bougiest and bosses, but be with the guys who don't got a job or a car.
Right.
It's like,
how's that work?
Right.
Make it make sense.
Right.
I mean, that's okay. That's my thing.
Yeah.
It's okay to
okay.
be with that guy. That's what. Don't get on. That's just another thing. I mean, that's what everybody, not everybody, but flexing on social media. That's what it is.
Well, it's weird to Stefan's point. It's almost become a flex to talk about what you want. It's almost become a flex to like be like, I have these. People have taken the idea of like goals and ambitions and stuff, and then placed them into people. Like, I know you want this dream dude. I know, like, that's the dream. That's the dream.
That's the dream. Everybody, you can't get your dream in every category.
You can't.
It's just not.
Sometimes, like your point. Sometimes you have to compromise. Like, hey, he's got this, this, and this.
I'm willing
to meet here.
Right.
Because some dudes are CEOs, but like you said, will knock you up and leave.
Oh yeah.
Have fun with the prenup money.
Exactly. A lot. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so that's the sick thing is social media, Twitter, that whole fad of
People just want to be seen.
kicking people when they're down.
That's a big one.
Girls not wanting to
Grow with their
stay
guy.
and build with somebody.
And it's fake. It's fake. It's
all
fake
fake
news.
because guess what?
It's fake news.
Guess what?
Because it's not.
Guess
That's
what?
not how it works.
With a couple flowers and some chocolate, you're gonna stay around.
Right.
So
Like,
let's
especially
skip to
that's
that
what I'm
part.
saying. Especially girls, y'all act like y'all are so high maintenance. Bitches, y'all are not high maintenance.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all not. Y'all are easy. Y'all
you're fake
are
high
cats.
maintenance.
Like y'all are fake high
Fake
maintenance.
high maintenance.
All girls are fake high maintenance.
Right. I'm
No, they're
$60.
fake high maintenance.
Go get your nails done and get your eyelashes done. Now you're bougie.
Right.
Luckiest girl.
You really don't got to do all that.
Luckiest girl in the world.
No,
yeah.
That's all girls.
All
in
it
the
takes is if you have any slight attraction to me to where we would be get together anyway. You're high. You're
Right.
the fact.
Period.
You're not easy to please.
Right.
You're not.
Right.
Because y'all are obsessive by nature.
Yeah.
Right.
And all we got to do, if really, is
show you some attention.
show you a little bit of attention and disappear for a little bit.
Yeah.
And let you just ponder on that, and that alone will drive you crazy
Right.
and make you want to see
Right.
more. Like y'all aren't slick, and y'all try to have this like portray of like that y'all are so high maintenance, and I'm not dating a guy that can't do this and this.
Right.
Yeah, you will.
Right.
No, yeah, you will. Like Shane said, no, we're gonna get you chocolate. We're gonna get you, and maybe not even that, and you're gonna be the fuck all right. That's what's gonna happen.
I was about to
I'll
say-
feed you a fucking tuna
Right.
sandwich. We'll watch a fucking movie, and you'll be all right.
You don't got to do that. All you got to do is give them good dick and they're coming back.
Right.
Like,
Hold on,
that's
Wednesday.
all. Like, how many times did
Right.
they
All you
say
guys
on
want
this
time
on
on
bro?
Wednesday night.
Literally.
And
Y'all
to
are
send
so
you good
dumb.
morning text and so
Right.
cut it out.
Right.
Cut it out because guess what? I move like a CEO. I
Right. And y'all don't want that.
and you don't want that.
Y'all don't want that.
You don't
so
want
that's
that.
a whole
That's all
different
I'm
topic.
saying.
That's a whole different topic.
That's a whole nother topic. for a
Girls
whole
be
nother
swearing
time.
their bosses. Girls be swearing their bosses. And I'm not, look, we about to get, because I'm not saying, I mean, some girls act like they're bosses.
Well, we're talking about this. We're talking about the group. If you identify with it, it's you like.
Hold on, you don't even got to do that. You know.
Right, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like, we're not talking to all girls
Right.
by no means. There's some boss ass girls.
Y'all, seriously.
I saw somebody make
Seriously.
a tweet the other day that I know for a fact. They said, I like my men busy. I said, that's funny.
Right.
No, you don't.
Weird.
That's funny.
Right. That's news.
Could have fooled me.
Right, news to me.
That's news to me.
Hey,
Wow.
that is funny.
But yeah, no. We talked about this months ago on the podcast when coronavirus first started happening. That being a boss ain't for everybody.
No,
Girls.
by no means.
And being a wife of a boss ain't for everybody either.
Facts.
Okay.
Also, fact. You have to be very understanding.
So like, just cut it out, y'all. Y'all aren't ready for that. Like, what the fuck? Y'all can never be Michelle Obama.
Is there anything important that you guys want to talk? I have two things I want to say.
Y'all can never be Melanie
And I
Trump.
want you guys to chime in with your opinions. I have something I
Yep,
want to
go ahead,
document on the
brother.
podcast.
Go ahead.
Okay, one. So 2-3 days ago, there was a report that SpongeBob SquarePants
Oh God.
came out.
Yeah, we can go there.
Came out gay, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing I did,
That's not the right person.
I know. I'm
the first thing I thought in my brain was,
Andy Milonakis.
how can a sponge be gay? What sense does that make?
Well, hey. Okay, go ahead.
I am so sick of media and whatever pushing this narrative, bro. Like it's unnatural. It's not good. Why? First off, the creator never said that. Like the creator of SpongeBob never said that.
Right.
That wasn't who said that in the thing. The person who actually made the motherfucker.
Right.
Here it is.
SpongeBob. I'm gonna get to the next one. How do you feel about that?
I think it's the.
No, it's bullshit. It's
I
what
think
it
it's
is.
the dumbest thing I've seen. It's top 3 dumbest things I've seen this year.
Bro, I'm so sick. I don't like.
Hey, guess what? I don't care if SpongeBob's gay. We don't need to know if he
That's
likes
all.
men or girls.
That's all I'm saying. Like I'm not. That's
He's a cartoon character.
bruh.
So
why-
hold on. So just because you guys wanted to appeal to a specific community because it's cool to do right now, Nickelodeon, you're nasty. Or not Nickelodeon, the creator of SpongeBob.
Well,
you're
it wasn't
nasty.
the creator, but it was
Whoever it was.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more to appeal. I think it's to influence,
Yeah.
and that's why it's like, why?
What's the agenda? Let's not.
Well, I mean,
I know what the agenda is, but I'm saying let's talk about that.
it is, but also, what month is it?
It's Pride Month. June is Pride Month. So,
None of that means nothing to me.
It doesn't, but I'm saying it
But
does.
to his point, it's nasty
Yeah,
because
because
it's like,
it's disgusting, bro.
because my point is
how many
if,
Pride months have there been before Pride Month was a cool thing to do?
and
Like,
not and on top of that, why didn't this news get passed in May? If that's how y'all
That's-
really felt,
right.
if he was really gay, then why?
Or why wasn't it last year or 2 years
That's
ago?
what
or
I'm
3 years
saying.
ago, or when I was fucking 8 years old, or whenever.
Right.
Y'all had forever to say this.
right.
Oh, he just came out. That makes
Oh,
sense.
SpongeBob just came out gay. Nice.
So he just finally, it took him. He's only been on TV for 23 years or some shit like that. He's older than me.
Right.
Type shit.
Yeah, I think he was a 99, 98.
So I mean, he.
Episodes.
Is SpongeBob gay? Is Patrick gay?
No, it was just SpongeBob.
Nah, it was just SpongeBob.
But I mean, on a lighter note, I mean, is he not gay?
But
The thing is,
No, get like that. I'm joking.
he could be. He has the. I mean, he
Don't
has,
get serious.
He has gay tendencies for 100.
He
Yeah.
says gay things all
He
the
does
time.
say gay things.
Yeah.
Squidward, I like you.
Right.
Yeah.
He said that. He said, no, I like Squidward.
Right. He does say
No,
that.
he said, I like Squidward.
But it's like,
I just hate the gay agenda. I really do. That's being pushed on. And this isn't new. This has been happening for quite some time. But it's just when it's so like open now, it's so like.
Did y'all see?
Weird.
Did y'all see that the House, like they voted yesterday or today about, and they passed that, or they blocked that legislation that was that Trump was trying, like it. Politics is crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
I know y'all probably haven't seen it, but there was a legislation trying to get passed for where you as an employer would have been able to fire or not. It was a discriminatory legislation thing where you as an employer would have been able to fire or not hire a gay or anybody a part of the LGBT thing and get away with it. And they just had it was just a thing, like they had a vote on. It was Barack Obama got that law in place to where you couldn't do it.
Right.
And then Trump tried to rescind it.
Right.
And they just voted today.
Did it
And
pass?
no, they kept it how it was. But the fact that was, I'm like,
a thing. Or what? You're right.
now hold on. You mean to tell me in 2020
Right.
that would have been able
to
to.
the power to like nope. Man, the discrimination is really real. It's really crazy.
Like in America.
Right. Where you're free. You're free, right? America's free, freedom.
Like that's crazy to
The
me.
land of free.
right. Yeah,
It's crazy. It's a crazy world. It really is.
And my last one. So, I've never heard a project by this man, okay? I've heard him on multiple features. I've heard multiple songs, right?
Are you playing Guess That Rapper?
No, you don't got to guess shit. I'm about to tell you right now. Why?
Anytime he says that.
Why is anybody
New Tory Lanez, I hate him too.
comparing Little Baby to anybody? To anybody. I speak my piece. I don't even talk about them rappers. You don't hear me. I don't listen to them. I've heard him with. I've heard enough Lil Baby to have a judgment. It's not like I'm just coming out the
Right.
woodworks. Never heard the man. No, he's not good.
right.
He's not good. He's definitely not Lil Wayne, Prime.
Right.
No rappers dropping like this, bro.
What it during what he say? He said
No nigga came out the woodwork like
No.
no nigga had been on a run out the woodwork
What?
like
No.
no baby.
It just
Like,
it boggles
okay.
my mind. First off, y'all said that about Kodak Black. I remember. Y'all
Right.
said that about Future. No, I remember. Y'all said that about Future. I like Future, but dude, aren't y'all understanding the trends
Right,
here?
y'all are crazy.
It's like literally.
Oh no, what about Fetty Wap?
what about like
The Baby?
Right. It was last year. It was the nobody's ever came out like the Baby,
Cardi B.
bro.
Like,
Now, I'm saying, when will the trends stop? He's not good, okay? He'll be gone next year, and I can't wait.
No, Lil Baby's gonna be around.
I
bro.
know he will. I know he will, but God.
But to your point, he's not.
Does it say like
he's
there's
not
a-
that. Now they're trying to categorize him as this woke rapper because
no,
he
like-
has the bigger pictures.
The only thing that I hate is that here's what they did. And by that I mean
them.
them.
By they, I mean-
Well, I haven't been on camera for a long time. They changed within hip hop, the scope of hip hop. They tried to change the classes that artists are all in.
Right.
No. Right. I was telling Rashid this. No.
Right.
Can he rap on the same par as the people that you know?
They'd be like, nah, bro.
But,
he's
no,
different.
but,
Fuck
wait,
that.
no, I'm talking about NLA Chopper and No, they all make hip hop music.
Right. And
They're all in the
and I
same
listen to the
ecosystem.
better ones.
In fact, they're all from Atlanta.
So that's it. They're like, no, but like I'm talking about with the young nigga, no.
That means nothing, right? Stop eliminating the good people.
Right.
So like making he's the best.
They're like, he's the GOAT, like he's the best nigga out. And then when you start dropping like real best people, he'd be like, well, not them.
They don't count.
They don't
They're
count.
lyricists. Or they're, dude, get real. One more thing. The song you dropped wasn't good. Video wasn't good.
Nothing
it was like a
was
pit
good.
bull. Yeah, I'm sick of Lil Baby. I really am. That everybody was sharing that video saying, oh
Talking about
shit.
Grammy.
Oh shit, Lil Baby. Bro, he's not missing. That video, we needed that this time.
Hasn't missed.
Needed what? Listen, I don't even listen. I saw all that. I said, you know what? I'm going to listen to this motherfucker.
Me too.
Because
We're open.
why wouldn't I? I listened to it. First 5 seconds, I said, this can't be the beat. There's no way.
It was so low, badly mixed. It was so
I didn't know
a horrible beat.
I didn't know
and so
anything.
the beat was off. I was telling Rashid, I'm like, this isn't even.
There's no way that, all jokes aside, there's no way people like really heard that and was like, damn. Like if y'all do, then I promise y'all, hit me up on Snapchat, anything. I'll give y'all 50 artists
No,
you can listen to.
I'm not saying that.
That would be good. No, I'm saying
okay.
because I'm sick of this.
I'm saying
people.
I'm saying
sick
it
of
makes
bro.
it be really making me feel like, damn.
No, I ain't crazy.
I'm crazy.
I'm not.
Like y'all got me so fucked
They
up.
don't. Period.
I know what it is too, but I can't. There's no way I can't. There's no way we have the same. We cannot be hearing the same thing.
There's no way that you heard that song. I heard that song with the same like ear and equilibrium and all that. And when you thought came out, that was hard. And I came out. Don't ever play that again in my fucking car, room, house near me. I'm sick of him, bro. For real. I'm so sick of him.
Watch this. This is how good the pod. This is how we're perfecting our craft. This is called continuity. People ride a wave. Just like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
The trend is to like that. The trend is to like that
Low budget.
That low budget sound. And yes, Lil Baby is top tier low budget rap.
And what do they always say? Nah, bro, I fuck with Kendrick and them. But
because why would he?
Right, and or they always like try to throw some like social. Nah, J. Cole and they be spitting for real. They duh. You think I know that? Your rappers ain't spitting PZ, fucking TJ, all them, bro. I'm so done with them rappers.
That's what I've been saying.
I am so done.
We need a podcast to really stand up and say that because Joe Budden don't be lying.
They be
I've been telling y'all.
Money Man,
Money Man, done. All them, done. Make this the clip. Y'all are done. I am so sick of them, bro. I promise.
That's why I can't wait for. I cannot. We've been under this tyranny. It's been tyranny for 3 years of these low budget.
They dropped that 2016 XXL Fresh.
Ever since the big name niggas have taken, they retired.
Right.
They let these little niggas run wild, and then I've seen it before. I've seen this every 2 years or it's been longer this stint, but every couple years this happens. The big name niggas drop, then for 2 years, Kodak Black comes out, and I'm like, oh my God. So for 2 years, we're in this tyranny of having to deal with people in Springfield that are all these low budget niggas. Right. And I'm like, no.
2014, it was Bobby Schmurda.
Yeah. Like, I get so sick of this shit. I get so sick of it.
Yeah.
And then the big name niggas come back, and then they way overshadow all. We don't hear about a little bit. Right. He won't be on a Grammy show. Kendrick and J. Cole to come back. This nigga won't be invited to the Grammys. He won't be on BET. Won't be on MTV. He won't be on YouTube. That nigga will be gone. And I can't wait.
You know what they say?
God.
You know what they say? It drives me crazy. Bro, you ain't listening, bro. You ain't hearing him?
You ain't
hearing him? No, I'm hearing him. That's the point. I'm hearing what he's. I'm literally hearing.
This is the thing: is I like some Lil Baby. I do.
I'm not saying I do or I don't.
When people start parading him around like he's this and he's that.
Yeah, this culture.
And now he's the new conscious rapper because he dropped this little whack Black Lives Matter video with a bad song because the song's not good.
That's what I'm saying.
The song's not good.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I like Lil Baby.
We got to get better.
I like this last
Not only is it not good, it's shitty. Yeah. It's like atrocious.
Lil Baby. Lil Baby.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Like,
he has way better songs than the one.
I'm sure he does.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, here's my problem. We have got to stop we have got to stop throwing the word great and GOAT and this and that
and we all do
so
that.
loosely.
We all do.
No,
that.
I don't.
No, you say everybody's the GOAT.
No, I don't. Who do I? The niggas I think that are the GOAT are the GOAT.
Okay, well, first off, a goat is greatest of all time, so it's one goat.
Right. But I'm talking about I think
I'm not saying that you don't say appropriate goats. I'm saying
the
term goat.
I
is
know
greatest of all
you
time.
don't gotta explain that to me. I'm saying anybody that I give that term to is worthy of that cause. I'm not giving it to no low budget nigga.
No, you ain't giving it to the little baby. Thank God, because then I'll judge you.
I won't do. If I do anything, I'll classify. No, what he does, he's the best at what he does. Of that type shit. That's what I would say. I don't throw the term. I don't throw around great loosely. Y'all call me a hater enough. I don't give great out to everybody. Everybody ain't great, nigga. He's subpar at fucking best. He can barely rap.
Right.
Okay, and I measure everybody by the same stick. I don't do classes. I don't do no. Y'all all in the same ecosystem. If you ain't this nigga, then you beneath this nigga, and that's how I believe. So stop throwing around the term GOAT all fucking loosely. Lil Baby and Polo G talking about album of the fucking year. Have y'all listened to anything this year? Have y'all listened to
Polo G, bro?
Yeah, Polo G's album was
G
called
Herbo.
And like in their brain, like I see people sharing those things, like of all the album lineups.
No, I saw it was like 9 albums, and there was not a one good one. Not a one.
It's all these low budget
How do I
albums.
find these albums? Like what?
Like,
But all it is scammers and drug dealers who don't know nothing about music, don't know nothing about rapping, don't know nothing. They said, "Hey, bro, you have a booth?
right.
Let me just go fuck around."
That's what I'm saying.
And they just be in there saying whatever, barely rhyming, offbeat, and people would be like, "Bro, he's talking that scamming shit, bro.
Right.
You're not scamming. You want to scam.
Right.
That's not good music. Like, why?
Wouldn't know the first thing about it.
That's what I'm saying. The disrespect to music is wild.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? That was the worst
Moneybagg
picture.
Yo. I don't know if it was him.
It was one.
It was
of
a
them.
rap. Okay, yeah, that's why.
You know
it
what
was
I'm talking about? The GOAT album
it's
cover?
Not Moneybagg. I don't know who it is
Oh,
Was it
my
Gunna?
No, it wasn't Gunna.
It's somebody that is.
Gunna's another one, but
Oh, it was a even low budget nigga. It was like a little Tekka,
You
like
saw what
I see.
It was like the.
and he was in a nerd. It was like about to come out of a baby or something. Yeah,
Get the fuck real.
And Polo G's album was called The GOAT. And it's just like.
yeah. And I look if these young niggas look because how I look at it, like Lil Wayne in '98 to me, like that wasn't the best version of Lil Wayne. So like I give Lil Baby, Uzi, like all y'all niggas, y'all get the benefit of the doubt in my brain to become.
Yeah, not me. You know why? Lil Wayne was 98 was 14. Like that's not.
Well, he wasn't 14, but
Well, some of these dudes
15.
like that age.
15.
I'm saying like
You're older than.
I'm saying like
Yeah.
Yes, you can grow into it, but Lil
Yes.
Baby's 28 years old. He's done. Like
he's not. But this is his rookie. I'm saying
He's been
he can
the
eventually.
last 3, right? So 17.
Yeah, some of these dudes is young like that.
They're all young.
No,
Especially
some
like
of
the-
them are really Roddy Ricch and stuff. 21, 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
And
I
they
like
started
Roddy
rapping like, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So like I give them a bit of the doubt, but I'm just saying like there's tears to this, y'all.
Right.
There's tears to
That's
this.
all I want
So
people to
just
do.
stop.
Let's address the
Right.
tears. Let's
And
when you
recognize-
guys are doing the thing, don't ever put a Polo G album next to a Kendrick Lamar album.
Yeah, or
What
just-
Dorian
Let's
said-
not do that.
What Dorian shit sound stats was, Lil Baby has had the hottest run for the low budget rappers.
Right. Or like,
I would've been fine.
and if he didn't want to be disrespectful and say
He
low budget,
could've-
he said new niggas
Or
any-
he could have
whack
said,
guys.
or he could have said,
no, I'm
Pathetic
saying,
guys.
not even. He could have said,
The
he's had
worst,
the-
like,
he's had the
what?
best
You
run-
pick.
He's had the best run of them.
Right.
We'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Right.
We'll know exactly what
Right,
you're talking
but then when y'all broaden it, it's just disrespectful,
Exactly.
and then it makes people that really listen to music get mad because
Right.
it's like
Because now I can't even look at Lil Baby
now
with a good lens.
right because now you
Because
make
now
now
I'm
you make
comparing him to-
right now you make me look at him like with a critical eye.
I was about to say, because now, he's the GOAT, so he's like Kendrick in there.
Oh, so let me
Let me
measure.
find out.
And then
so
you
now
mention
when
it's
I
like-
listen, don't be mad at what I'm listening to.
Right, it's
because-
like that.
And then they be like, Rashid be like, well, y'all ain't listen. You listening to them with the wrong ears.
Everybody is.
That's what they like to say.
Because you put
They be like,
subtitles on.
you're listening to him with the wrong ears.
Yeah.
Why are you listening to him with Kendrick Lamar ears? And I'm like, well, that's because y'all compare him to them.
Yeah, you put his album next to
Right,
Lamar's album.
right. So so don't tell me I'm listening to him. I'm listening to him with the same ears I listen to anybody with.
What they do is they compare them, and then
then they get mad.
No, then they compare them and say, no, they're the same or whatever, and then now you got to listen to it with different ears.
That's what I'm saying.
But they're both rappers, right? So are they
And
rapping?
you compared them.
Right,
And you compared them. I didn't do it.
Right.
You told me to listen to
Because
them.
I'm about to fuck with them.
Right. Because I would never do that.
And then when people
I
wonder
just
why I
would never
don't
do that.
listen to what they tell me to listen to. But
Thank you. Thank
that's
you.
another story. Anything else, boys?
Nah, man, we got a lot off. We got
We
a lot.
did.
Got,
We covered a lot.
Got a lot of stuff off my chest.
I was going to have that question today, but I don't want to. We'll say.
No, I don't want to.
Yep, I like the way we ended.
I don't
Fuck
want
it.
to.
I don't feel like getting deep.
We got deep.
It ain't not. It really ain't deep.
We
like
addressed
that,
what
but
needed to be addressed.
It was just about the skunk. But yep, close it out, King.
I want to talk about it.
Nah, next podcast.
Next
We'll have a whole podcast about the fucking
Yeah.
skunk. I got some words for him. Close
we're
it out,
going.
Shane.
We're going to Top Golf
Ever-
next Saturday.
Facts.
Oh, it's set in stone.
You're the one that gets to determine it.
We'll talk about it off camera.
We'll talk about it off camera, for real. Close. One of y'all close this out. Y'all close. You got anything?
Justice for Breonna Taylor.
Facts.
Justice for Breonna Taylor.
Facts.
Justice for Breonna Taylor.
Facts.
Let's not forget.
You're right. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Let's
Yeah.
not.
Right.
I hate when people slip under the radar.
Facts.
I literally hate it.
Right.
It's like, how did you get to do that?
Right.
What?
Right.
Just because we turned
no.
no.
Right.
Okay, they handled what they needed to handle.
You got right.
For just George Floyd. Let's turn eyes back to Louisville, Kentucky.
Right. And I don't got
Because 2 people died in Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know if people like the second one after Breonna Taylor got kind of wiped under the rug too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I don't gotta tell y'all this, but to any white people who don't know this is just the beginning, guys.
Yeah.
Like that I know it's trending and stuff, but it's gonna stop being trending, and then it's gonna see what you're really about and who you really stand.
But I
with
don't
and-
believe it's gonna die down anytime soon.
Maybe not
I
soon,
really
but I'm
don't.
saying, but 6 months or a year, or I'm saying there's gonna become a time where it gets tested. Is all I'm saying for all them white people who are faking
Ban
pictures.
shields.
Like you
And
said, we're gonna see a lot of
being
these
shield-
Trump rallies
right.
come up, and there's gonna be some blows.
It's gonna be like, you're at the Trump rally. I swore you was a shield just a couple of months ago.
Right.
Weren't you a shield?
Right.
White people shields. Like you were a shield. Now
Yeah.
you're at the Trump rally.
Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
just keep that energy because we're here. 2020, we're here.
Definitely keep
Facts.
that same energy.
Yeah, 2020, we're here. Noahidols ain't going nowhere. We're gonna be we ain't went to a protest in the last couple of weeks, so I imagine after this week we'll be back to it.
Yep.
Yeah, there's one in South Charleston next week, but we're
I'm not
we're
going to South
that
Charleston
one. I know.
protesting.
Yeah.
Not without some people. Yeah.
No, we're not doing that because we got plans this weekend anyway.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I want to say because this episode is coming out
Next week.
next
No,
week.
it'll be
Right, but
mean,
all besides the
yep.
point, today is June 15th. Tomorrow is my GOAT's birthday. Happy birthday, Tupac Shakur. Rest in peace. I
Facts,
love you.
man.
And then also happy birthday to Kendrick Lamar, June 17th. My other GOAT.
Facts.
boom, and then Juneteenth is coming up.
Yep.
And don't you ever forget. Put it on me.
I'll cook out.
Close cooking out, and rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Damn, for real.
Now close the fuck out, man. 'Cause I got a gold watch on.
Facts.
As we like to say, fellas,
There ain't no peace right now.
there's no justice, so there's no peace. But there's all above. Wait, no, that's why.
I know.
This is 007. This is Joe. I'm troublesome, as we like to say. No justice, no peace,
Facts.
but we'll put it all above. This is the Noahidols, episode 41, and we are out.